You had plenty money 1922. You let other women make a fool of you. Why don't you do right like some other man do? Get out of here and get me some money too. You sit there wondering what it's all about. You ain't got no money, they will put you out. Why do you do right like some other man do? Get out of here and get me some money too. If you had prepared 20 years ago, you wouldn't be wandering from door to door. Why don't you do right like some other man do? Get out of here and get me some money too. Fell for your jiving and I took you in. Now all you got to offer me is a drink of gin. Why don't you do right like some other man do? Get out of here and get me some money too. Don't you do right like some other man do? Like some other man do? Like some other man do? Good evening, a little Peggy Lee to start our Wednesday night. Remember Peggy Lee when she was the voice of that one dog in Aristocats? Wait, was it she a dog or a cat? Or was it Lady and the Tramp? Oh, it was Lady and the Tramp. Right? She sung, he's a tramp and I love him. Yeah, okay. I just got it now. Hey, Zadora Delina. Hey, Midnight Hat Size. Hey, Lego Border. Hey, Corvus Royson. Dog. Yeah, you're right, Corvus. I was wrong. Welcome to the show. It's Beer and Songs with Brian, the Wednesday night tradition that just simply, you can spray all you want. You can use special sprays. You know, it'll just keep showing up. If this is your first time watching the show, welcome aboard. If you're many times watching the show, have you sought therapy yet? That's being worked on? Great. How does the show work if you're new? Well, it's like a TV show, only it's coming to you exactly live. Exactly live? It's coming to you live. And I'm in my backyard here in beautiful Los Angeles, California, the war zone. You can hear the distant nothing, birds. I think there's a helicopter somewhere. Cars, wind. Yeah, our city is a giant festering hole in the ground destroyed by snowflake tears. I'm glad you're here. It's a song request show and beer kind of drinking and kind of review show. We'll get to that in just a second. But I got bugs all over me at the moment. I have like 2 lanterns burning. Oh, they're both out. No wonder. We'll get through the show the best we can. You guys make a song request in the chat. I will do my best to play it. And as you heard by that first song was, of course, chosen on purpose because it's right in my wheelhouse. I can sing it. Hang on, my eyes are still having a hard time. Where the heck is it? Okay, there it is. Make a song request in the chat. I will sing it. I will bring it up on this here website that I'm using called ultimateguitar.com, and I will sing it. Now, as you heard from the first song, I'm not a bad singer. I'm not a great singer. I'm not tone deaf. I knew a few times during that song I screwed up a little bit because I was trying to be bluesy and jazzy, and I was trying to take it somewhere where it wasn't meant to go, and I'll do that from time to time. Will it be great? Sometimes it might. Will it often be just kind of weird and make you kind of go, yeah, probably. But either way, you're not here to hear good music. You're not here to hear good music. You're not here to observe good music. You're not here to have good music go into your brain case. You're here to crack wise, make jokes, have fun with a bunch of other silly people. That's really the thrust of this show. And I'm glad you're here. But as the show is called Beer and Songs, we have to, you can see behind me, there's some action. Family is behind me. Just be noted, you're on camera back there. Sorry. Okay, just letting you know. And we're going to drink some beers. We're going to have a good time. The beers will be sometimes delightful, sometimes weird. Hey, how come these outside lights aren't on? I swear to God, I turned them on. Hey, babe, when you go in the house, could you turn on the porch lights? Yeah. Thank you. I don't know why they're not on. Whose legs are those? Careful. Okay. No, we're not cutting. Not doing it, baby. Sorry. Tonight's first beer that we're going to talk about is North Coast Brewing. I've had most of the beers we're having the night before. Nothing special. This is Scrimshaw from North Coast Brewing. As you know, we're trying to drink a little lower alcohol. That was one of my New Year's Eve resolutions that I've been proudly keeping. Whenever I have a night of having a few brews, the first one or two is often very lower alcohol, and that's nice. And we have one coming up later in the show, which is going to blow your freaking mind. So I am glad you're here. Thank you. Turn the light on. And we're going to give this a nice, this is a crispy, how's it described? Scrimshaw Pilsner. As you know, I like Pilsner. I like IPAs. Not a huge fan of stout or lagers, but we got everything in the cooler tonight. That is crisp. That is refreshing. And we're back over here. And I'm glad you're here. And the weather is absolutely beautiful here in the war zone. So let's sing a song about the rain. Someone told me long ago. Let's start that again. Someone told me long ago. There's a calm before the storm. I know it's been coming for some time. When it's over, so they say, it'll rain a sunny day. I know, shining down like water. I won't know. Have you ever seen the rain? I won't know. Have you ever seen the rain? Got it right that time. Coming down on a sunny day. Yesterday and days before, sun is cold and rain is hard. I know. Been that way for all my time. Till forever on it goes. Through the circle fast and slow. I know I can't stop, I wonder. I won't know. Have you ever seen the rain? I won't know. Have you ever seen the rain? Coming down like a sunny day. I won't know. Have you ever seen the rain? I won't know. Have you ever seen Let's learn it. There it is. Yeah, that was a request that came to us from Patreon. I do special requests throughout the night that come to me through Patreon, and those requests do get a slightly, let's just say they're considered a little more. You don't like that? Join the Patreon. $5 a month gets you the world of me. Me. And as you heard on that last song, I'm going to be doing that a lot tonight, too. I already alluded to I'm not a great singer, and I have a massive range of an octave and a half. I started that song at John Fogerty's level and realized, no. So you're going to hear a lot of that tonight. A lot of songs that start like, I, and things like that. If at any point throughout the evening I make you happy, I make you laugh, I like seeing the little clappy emojis, the little laughy emojis in the chat. I know they're kind of corny, but I don't know. I kind of like them. Makes me feel happy. Drop those in there. And also, if you're feeling so mischievous and thought-provokingly giving, is that a sentence? Drop something in the hat. Rick Snyder's already done it. Thank you, Rick. Gary Paul's already done it. Thank you, Gary. Mama Mark 15, you just started following me. Thank you so much. What else? Oh, hang on. I got the bug. I swear to God, this thing right behind me. Wait, where's my monitor? Okay. This little white guy right here, right there. Hang on. I got to be a better weatherman. That was lit just seconds ago. So now I got little flies. Our dog pees out here sometimes. So, of course, the flies are like, yum, and poops. Hey, Jay Pastiora. Oh, you saw Bailey? Yeah, you did. What does everybody want to hear? Exactly. Answer that question. What else can happen tonight? I'm going to give you a little preview. We're going to be doing, actually, I don't know. I forgot where I put my list. I make little lists. Don't worry, I'll figure it out. Make those song requests. It's pouring here. Ugh. Oh, and in Chicago. And that was Maria's butt. Good evening, everyone. Sadly, we can't hang out with the folks tonight as we are camping with family, and I'm about to work the grill. Oh, and I'd probably set myself on fire. Or that'd be the scotch and the wine. Possibly Mr. Steve, 5150, probably a Van Halen fan. Hey, have fun on the grill out there camping. I haven't been camping in a while. Got me thinking about it now. I own an RV, and I lived in an RV for a bunch of years on the road doing Renaissance fairs. That's right. That's where you know me from. And since kind of settling down here in Los Angeles, on 4 or 5 occasions, we've had opportunity to camp near the beach and stuff here in California. And it's so much fun to do it not in an RV. I mean, RVs are fine. Don't get me wrong. I like owning, well, I don't, technically I'd probably, one could argue I no longer own the RV as it's stored out in the desert somewhere, and I doubt I'll ever tow it again. I'm just going to give it to the person that's storing it. And if he's watching the show, that's yours now. You can own that. I'll sign the title over to you. Love that bluesy start. How about summertime? And the living is easy. All right, we can do that. Hey, Black Widow. Oh, well, hi. Been a while. Ooh, I like, ooh. Black Widow, 6913. Oh, well, hi. I like that. Galoo Galoo, I will do that for you. Galoo Galoo, that was completely unintentional. But I'm proud of it. Let me scroll to that song, because I'm pretty sure I have it here on my list of songs. NNOPQRSTU. I know the... Why is it not here? Oh, that's weird. Summertime. Okay, well, I'll just have to search it then. Hey, Tie-Tie-Dye. Hello. I don't know why I gave you an English accent, Tie-Tie-Dye. Are you English? Oh, by the way, we have officially hit our 2-song quota. So if you're new to the show, what does that mean? That means that the show kind of digresses and goes off on all sorts of weird... there it is, George Gershwin. That's the version I like. Uh, I go off on little tangents. The show is lighthearted. We don't take most of the music very seriously. So if you have a really serious, heart-wrenching song that means a lot to you, I do apologize beforehand. I probably don't know that. You know, I give the songs all due respect, but I also, you know, I'm easily distracted. So a lot of the show is me going off, and I'll make up new lyrics, and I'll improvise, and we'll do some improvised songs tonight. We might do speed run tonight. Oh, that's what I was going to say. We haven't done speed run in about a month, I think. So we're going to have speed run tonight. I think we'll do hair metal poetry tonight. And I think we'll do guest artists singing Boris the Spider tonight. Those are the special events tonight. And if you have any special events in your life, let me know. Birthday, anniversary, stuff like that. Got a new job, okay? Summertime and the living is easy. Fish are jumping and the cotton is high. Dad is rich and your mama's good looking. So hush, little baby, don't you cry. One of these mornings, you gonna rise up singing. Then you spread your wings and you take to the sky. But till that morning, there ain't nothing can harm you. With Daddy and Mammy standing by. I don't know what that was. I don't know why I did that. I've never done that. Anyway. Huzzah, says Galoo Galoo. 82. Huzzah. We're not at a Ren Fair, Galoo Galoo, you silly person, you. Give Me Back My Man. I don't know that one. I'm not like other song request shows here on the Twitch channel, and I know what we're all thinking of. You can just say a song and they go, got it. I'm the guy that goes, that song? Give me a second. Let me put on headphones. Let me listen to it. Go, oh, that one. Sure. Typity. Look at chords. Okay, great. That's why I had to come up with shtick and comedy and chitty-chatty stuff. Because I'm not a great... I have decent musical skills. Speaking of which, I might as well say that right now. I'm a man of advancing years. Is all of 58. Not bad. Not great. Not bad. No thirst traps here. Unless your thirst trap is a guy that cuts his own hair. I do, by the way. Still a baby. Good Stace. So sweet of you. I'm not even going to ask how old you are. But I do know I Fought the Law. Well, they didn't write that song, but you want that version of it? Who did it originally? 2 years since May. 2 years since May. You are a thirst trap? I am? Okay. Thank you. I don't have this? Okay. Maybe they did do it originally. Well, my voice just got really high there. There was a little riff thing. Oh, I got to save it first. Ooh. Save to Beer and Songs. Got it. Okay, good. Hey, this is Beer and Songs with Brian. I'm doing my fourth song. So far, I've been doing pretty well. Breaking rocks in the hot sun. I fought the law and the law won. I fought the law and the law won. I needed money 'cause I had none. That is every criminal's justification for stealing. How dare you, Joe Strummer? I needed money. I stole it. Naughty other people in the Clash who I can't name. Hey, I got one. Back in the day when I was like a teenager getting into rock and roll and all, I could name like 4 people in like every major band, or maybe 3. Anyway, I needed money 'cause I had none. I fought the law and the law won. I fought the law and the law won. I left my baby and I feel so bad. I guess the race is run. She's the best girl that I ever had. I fought the law and the law won. Okay, which brings up the question. Did he need the money because he had a baby? And by the way, I know that. I don't know that. Now I'm taking this, and in the chat, you guys let me know. Let me know. I left my baby, and it feels... Now, he's referring to his gal pal, his girlfriend, his wife, yes? Or is it really a baby? In the chat, either write baby, meaning human baby child, or lover. Lover. Because I'm curious what you guys think. But if it is his girlfriend, yeah, girlfriends are expensive. I have one. I left my baby and it feels so bad. Guess the race is run. She's the best girl that I ever had. Yeah, that gives it away. It is lover, right? Yeah. You don't say that you had. I've had her, you know, your baby, human baby girl. I fought the law and the law won. I fought the law and the law won. I'm not doing that last part. Hang on. I gotta do it right. Robbing people with a 6-gun. I fought the law and the law won. I fought the law and the law run. I lost my girl and I lost my fun. I fought the law and the law won. I fought the law and the law won. I left my baby and it feels so bad. Guess the race is run. She's the best girl girlfriend. She's a girl that I ever had. We could do it differently. Hang on. I left my baby and it feels so bad. He was my infant son. It's working. He was the best baby I ever had. I fought the law and the law won. I fought the law and the just to prove to you that I am really playing. Because the guitar is not in the shot. Is it at all? Sometimes it is. Sometimes at the top of it, it peaks in there. Hey, this is Beer and Songs with Brian. I am Brian. I am drinking a beer. I am singing songs about leaving your infant baby behind. There's a whole no chord thing. Like, isn't there like, and the, no, don't they do that, right? I haven't heard that song in a while. Great song. I don't know who it's by originally, but hell, there's the... Is it by them? Oh, no, somebody told me in the thing, didn't they? I was just thinking about seeing the guitar in a shot. You are not Lego Border. Don't suck up to me. There's no way in heck. Am I centered in the frame? Okay, there's me in front of the microphone. All right, close enough. All night you're going to be like, why can't he get centered in the frame? Bobby Fuller. 4, the Bobby Fuller 4. All right, thank you, Hat Size. I knew it wasn't them, but still, hey, good song request. Hey, whoever gave me that song request, you gave me my first heart on of the night, my first heart on the song. I put a heart on the website I'm at, ultimateguitar.com. Go there, enjoy, play along. I'll tell you which version of the song I have found. I'll tell you what key it's in and what the first chord is, and you go, oh, I can play along on my little ukulele or guitar or piano. There's a little thing that says saved plus save. They've changed the website. The search engine is still horribly slow. But, and when you save it, you get a little heart on it. So whoever requested that, you gave me a heart on that guitar. Air guitar? No, I'm really playing. I'm really playing. You swear, Lego Border? Dude, totally swear. I totally was thinking of that song. Hey, make a song request and one of the mods will catch it. Because right now I'm going to let you know how a live stream works. A couple of things you got to know. There may be technical glitches. They happen from time. I think last week we cracked, wrong way. I got to go more this way on the frame, right? Okay, there we go. I'm trying to get more centered for the people that are anal retentive about it. Since this is a live streaming show, occasionally the internet gnomes lose their minds and chew through the copper cables that make the internet work, and we crash a little bit. The typical one is when do that. Suddenly I freeze, but you can still hear me sometimes. Then I come back. That's a typical one. Those usually last 4 or 5 seconds. Not a big deal. Every now and then I'll freeze completely and no audio, and then the show drops. In other words, you'll see a thing on the screen that'll, whatever you're watching me on, whether it's Facebook, Twitch, or YouTube, because I'm streaming to 3 different locations, it'll show the little screen for streaming shows. Once the show is over, it'll say, hey, maybe you'll enjoy this. Don't click those other things. You stay on my channel wherever you are. It usually only takes a matter of a minute or so for me to reboot everything and get right back to the exact location I was. That's right. You don't have to do anything. So if you're on Twitch and I do crash, stay right at my channel. Just hang out right there. I'll be right back. Not much I can. So don't yell at me in the chat is what I'm trying to say. Don't go, Brian, you're glitch. I know. I can't do anything about it. Okay. Wait, what am I doing? Oh, why is that over there? That's weird. I thought I posted that on my page. I think I posted it on my webpage. Oh, the mods. Some people modding here tonight are Danny, and it looks like Rick's helping out too. The Moist live line. Oh, because it's getting rained on. I Fought the Law. We just did that one. Is that a bug? Thing on my screen. Again, I'm very easily distracted. Here Comes the Rain again. We can do that. We can do What's Up by 4 Non-Blondes. And I don't know that one by the B-52s. But we can do Here Comes the Rain again. We can do it right now. What I'm trying to say to you, okay, we got the technical glitches out of the way. Also, know that there's a delay. You're seeing me right now going, oh, he's in Los Angeles saying these words right now. No, I said these words. Well, now these are new words. Okay, hang on. These words right here. Okay, those words. Not these, but the ones when I just really fast said, oh, shit. Okay, I'm going to point at words, and I want you to think about those words. Okay, the words I point at or circle as I say them, I actually said probably 8 to 10 seconds before you heard them. There's a little bit of a delay in the internet. These words right here, there. So what you are seeing is me from the past. Ooh, I could be dead. This could be ghost me. So if you're trying to time it to make me see your song requests in the chat, don't worry about it. I have 2 people who are diligently working to make sure that all gets taken care of. It is Zadora Delina in the chat and Midnight Hat Size. They're the ones that help me out by collecting the songs, because when my eyes are up here looking at you guys, this is where I put on the teleprompter all the music. Down here is the chat. And yes, I did try early on that when I got my teleprompter, I thought this will be cool. I'll put everything right in front of my eyes. It'll be fun. It was distracting. I was in the middle of a song and I see somebody over there just saying some cockamamie weird bullshit. What the fuck's that guy talking about? By the way, it's also an adult show, and I will occasionally maybe curse. Here comes the rain again. If you are watching the show over on YouTube or Facebook, you're welcome to hang out there. I do manage all the chat through Restream. I can see it all. But the majority of the audience is over here I say here, implying that I'm there. I'm not. I'm coming to you from Restream. I am physically nowhere. Wait, that makes no sense. I'm physically in Los Angeles, but you get the idea. Come on over to Twitch is what I'm trying to say. There you go. Okay, let's find the song. Here comes the rain again. Right above Here Comes the Sun by the Beatles. George Harrison, depending who you believe. Uh-oh, I'm starting with an upbreak. You know what that means. Before I do the song, let's review the beer really quick. I am drinking Scrimshaw by North Coast Brewing. I think they're in Mendocino, I want to say. I will just say Mendocino. Now let's see if I'm right. North Coast, Fort Bragg, California. All right, well, they're up in California, up near Fort Bragg. That's Mendocino County, isn't it? Somebody who knows geography better than me? It's good. It's not a great... I'm going to criticize this one a bit. I have had this before. It's okay. It's not a great Pilsner. I do like Chris Pilsner. Moretti is delicious. Urkel? Did I do that? I don't know. Is it Urkel? Is it Urkel? Is it Stephen Urkel? Those are better Pilsners, and I've had some yummy Pilsners. This ain't bad. It's a little too dry and lagery. So out of 5 sips, 5 being excellent, 1 being why are they even in the beer business? As Pilsners go, I'm giving this as a beer, it's a 3. As a Pilsner, it's a 4. There you go. Does that make sense? I think so. Let's do our next song, shall we? Hey, welcome to Beer and Songs and Brian. I'm glad you're here. This was a request I just had. Here come the rain again. Oh, that's right. I always do this my own style. And certain songs I do my own way. Here comes the rain again, falling on my head like a memory, falling on my head like a new emotion. I want to walk in the open wind. I want to talk like lovers do. I want to dive into your ocean. Euphemism. Is it raining with you? So baby, talk to me like lovers do. Lovers. Walk with me like lovers do. Talk to me like lovers do. Da 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 da. Here come the rain again. on my head like a tragedy, tearing me apart like a new emotion. I want to breathe in the open wind. I want to kiss like lovers do. I want to dive into your crotch. Is it raining with you? So baby, talk to me like lovers do. Oh, walk with me like lovers do. Oh, talk to me like lovers do. So baby, talk to me like lovers do. Ba, ba, ba. Da, da, da. Here comes the rain again. Hey, 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 here comes the rain again. Falling on my head like a memory, falling on my head like a new emotion. Here it comes again, here it comes again, here it comes. I want to walk in the open wind. I want to talk like lovers do. I want to dive into your ocean. Is it raining with you? You guys sing. I can hear you. How's that possible? The internet has evolved. That was ugly. What's this person doing over here? Okay, somebody on Twitch wanted me to join their show, and I said, no, I'm busy. I'm doing a show. This is Beer and Songs of Brian, the Wednesday night tradition that just won't stop. They've sprayed for it. There's an inoculation you can get the ever hypermexum, the weird horse thing that the anti-vaxxers that Robert Kennedy probably fed to his worm. Hey, a fun thing's coming up right now. That's a weird inflection of words. A fun thing's coming up right now. As you know, and I am on record as not being a big fan of stout. Now, last week on this very program, I had a stout. I drank a Guinness. And I'm happy to tell you. I know, right, Corvus? I got my vaccination. Where's my 5G Wi-Fi coverage? That's it, Corvus. Let's make signs. And I'm happy to tell you I still don't really like stout that much. And I went on a bit of a screed. And I realized I probably went a little too far. So I'm going to apologize. Okay? People that are big fans of stout, I'm not going to yuck your yum. If you like the watery, non-effervescent creaminess that is stout, consider instead drinking Ovaltine. See, again, I'm getting ugly again, and I don't want to do that. But this week I figured I'll try another stout. That's right. That's right. Now, what I did was, it is not, and here's why I chose this one over here in the close-up camera. It is not, some of you already recognize the can, and you're going to see a little tie in here in just a second. That's right. It is Old Rasputin, another beer from North Coast Brewing. It's almost like they're sponsoring the show, which you're not. But if you do and you have decent beers and an IPA, I'll absolutely do a shout out to you. And I will review your beers in an honest way. No, I'll make you look really good. Like a couple $100 a show. That's not much. Couple $100. My audience is like maybe 40 people. So it's not like it's, but you know, as influencers go, you got to start somewhere, and I'm the bottom of the barrel. Now, I don't know if this, now, if you weren't at last week's show, I had the bottle of Guinness that does not have the little nitro pellet in it. Okay, I bought the wrong bottle. I thought I was getting the one with the little nitro pellet in it, which I have had, which I will admit is better than the non-nitro one. Now, I grabbed this one. I don't think this has a nitro pellet in it either, to be honest with you. Never say die. That's cute, you know, because Rasputin took forever to die. The problem was they poisoned him first, slowed down his heart, so then when they shot him, his heart's going slow. So yes, he's bleeding out, but like a tablespoon at a time. Then they threw him in a river that was cold, which slowed it down even more. If you want to kill a person, hello, NSA. It's a comedy show. I'm making a witty little bon mot about Rasputin. Do you know his first name was Kevin? Somewhere, and this says, and here's the other thing about it, Imperial Stout. Now, as you know, maybe you don't know, and one of my little pushbacks on Stout is there's a certain kind of person that likes to beat their chest, and there are a lot of Ren Fair guys, a lot of them are wearing kilts. You all know the guy, big sword on his back, bit of a paunch, tough guy, Scotsman invading England, but there's so much extra meat on him that I think that England could just move things 10 feet further away and they'd charge and have a stroke and just, or a myocardial infarction. Oh, I'm going off on a weird tangent here. Anyway, Imperial Stout. Now, what does that mean? Oh, I never finished that last thought. Stouts are very low in ABV, alcohol by volume. Guinness is 4 something we discovered last week. It's the same as Budweiser. So all the guys that are beating their chest going, I'm a stout drinker. You're drinking weak beer, dudes. Now, if you're drinking barley wine or a decently hopped IPA, you can be like that. And somewhere on this can, and I'm trying to find it, it says how to pour it in because it wants you to pour it a certain way. Why am I having a hard time finding that? Okay, I can't find it. So anyway, I don't think this has the pellet either. I did not rinse out my glass. Let's just pour it straight in because we want to see if we get that stout effect. We won't call it a Guinness effect, obviously, because this is not Guinness. Oh. And did I overdo it? Ooh. Perfect commercial pour. That's what we call in the business, ladies and gentlemen, a commercial pour. You want that little overflow. It doesn't have that creamy top to it. Guinness has that creamy top. I'm trying to catch it all here because it's dark brown and I'm wearing these light gray linen pants right now. A gift from the wife. Ooh, sorry if I'm shaking that camera over there. You're all like, I'm getting nauseous watching this guy. I don't know why I'm foghorn leghorn. I'll say I'm getting nauseous watching Brian do his show. Foghorn leghorn. Thank you. One of my 3 impressions. All right. The head doesn't, it looks more spongy. Look at that, it looks like cake. Now, did I even? So anyway, I never showed it to you. So this is 9 ABV. Okay, 9%. 9% of what I'm consuming is ethanol, alcohol, whatever the hell alcohol is. I think it's ethanol, right? Isn't ethanol the basic form of alcohol? You can pour it in your car. You put it in your belly. One is poisonous. One makes your car go vroom. That's right, North Coast. That's the kind of endorsements you'll get. North Coast Brewing, better for your tummy than your truck. I'm Brian Howard, J-list celebrity. I shouldn't be chugging it. One thing I will say for it, for a 9 ABV, you cannot tell. You cannot tell. It is very wait, where the hell is the thing I'm looking for right now? Should be right back here. You can't tell it's 9. So in a way, it's not bad. Let me sing a song. to get that. Wait, I think you're supposed to flip the can completely. Well, I did that. Well, I don't have a big enough. My glass isn't. This is a what do you call it? An imperial pint, right? Wait, 1 pint, and this is not a pint glass. So you may be right, or you may be wrong, according to Billy Joel. But either way, I'm glad you're here. Valerie, you give me heart attack, Valerie. It's way too high. Valerie, you give me heart attack, Valerie. You put me on the rack. Will you say that I'm a history? You say I'm no good. Then you wanna be two babes in the wood. That's what I call playing to the gallery. And I'm waiting for Valerie. Valerie, she got a sky down here, Valerie. She got gold in her ear, a figure like this, lips like that, red fingernails, teeth like a cat. She never gets home till 5 or 4, 3. And I'm broke my pick, waiting for Valerie. I'm soft in the head, I give hard cash. She spends all my money on junk and trash. Nylon fur, plastic shoes, and 57 things you're never gonna use. Never gonna use a Valerie. You're gonna choke or drown, Valerie. Why don't you put that down? If you don't get over this eating jag, they're gonna take you home in a body bag. I can't stand to see one more calorie. And I'm waiting for Valerie. Slippers, every time I turn my back, she's around the corner looking for a crack. You're gonna be the ruin of me. I'm running on nervous energy. Valerie, you want to move out of town, Valerie. She want the money down. She want the leopard skin this, tiger skin that, Macking luggage, lipstick hat. I can't afford it on my salary. I'm waiting for Valerie. And I'm waiting for Valerie. And I'm waiting for Valerie. That's the first time I tried to do it. Broke my picker, Brian's safe words. My safe word is harder. You all know that. You have a good point there. Who was I talking to? Just tie-dye. Yeah, I think it did say, and I'm looking at the can. I swear to God, it said something like what tie-dye said, but I can't find that now. How to pour it? Nowhere. But I figured, let me give stout another try with a harder stout. And harder, I mean, more ABV. Now the head is already pretty much gone. If that were a Guinness, there's still, or a Guinness, a tap Guinness. Okay? Do you guys like those Guinnesses with a little, if you're a stout lover, no hate. By the way, that was Valerie by Richard Thompson, one of my favorite singer-songwriters. Yeah, I broke the pick that Mark gave me. Not Snarky Mark, but Mark Lemos. Back in the early days of a show, the people would give me little things, and it was very nice. Somebody gave me the bobblehead. Where is he? Is he behind me somewhere? Where is he? Uh-oh. Oh, the bobblehead is missing. Mr. Frog is there. No, we own Mr. Frog, but he gave me these picks, which I thought was kind of fun. They say beer and songs with Brian, and I cracked that sumbitch. That's how much I care about you. Hey, speaking of me caring about you, why don't you care about me? Help me pay for all this beer and this internet and all this high-tech equipment like this guitar and this light and this monitor and this teleprompter and this camera and this computer and this internet and this audio input. And what else do I see? And this capo and this tuner and this little skull that holds my spare green picks, which are more for my electric guitar, but either way. Drop something in. If you're using PayPal, use Bruin Chat, and Venmo, use Bruin Chat. There's links to all this below. You don't have to actually click this. Some of you clicked the screen, didn't you? Yeah, you did. The new people just went, oh, cool. I can tip him. Oh, why won't it work? because that's just a graphic right there. But go below the screen. You brought the screen. You below the screen. Some of the jokes are redundant. I've been doing them for 7 years. That's part of the chef's kiss brilliance of my comedy mind. Is it funny to say you brought her? Well, wait, what's the joke? Where does that come from? Hey, Kyle, where does that joke that I'm kind of referencing come from? Does anybody know it? You brought her. You know, it's a play on words where a word sounds a little dirty, like a phrase sounds like, I'm gonna make an obvious one, which isn't really a word, but you humper, something like that. You brought her, you humper, which of course isn't a real phrase, but where does that come from? I don't even know. Is this better than Guinness? I think in my George Burns joke. You brought her. Dude lived to be 103. Kyle, all the old people. Anybody remember that when George Burns came onto the zeitgeist? Of course, he's had a career his entire damn life. Him with his lovely wife, Gracie Allen. Say goodnight, Gracie. Good night, Gracie. Great joke. No matter how you. And then suddenly, when was it? The early 80s, right? And by the way, anybody want to correct me on this? I love being corrected. I love learning new stuff. Do not be shy about correcting the host of the show. But George Burns, the people that don't know, was a vaudevillian, I believe. And then him and his wife were a comedy team, Gracie Allen. And they had a TV show briefly for a while. And then they would have guest appearances on the early Tonight Show, the one with Steve Allen, not the Johnny Carson. And then later he would be on the Johnny Carson, right? But he showed up in our culture as an 80-year-old man suddenly, and he did Oh God, right? He played God. And the protagonist character that met God in the movie was John Denver, the late great. Rocky Mountain High, Colorado. Died in a experimental plane crash. Sorry. That's not a spoiler alert. You all know John Denver died, and you know that he probably died in an aviation accident. They had a radio show. All right, cool. Right? Smoking that cigar. And it was such a... right, that's his real name. And it was such a weird thing in our culture. And as a kid, because I'm a teenager in the 80s. I'm like, George Burns, okay. And I think I saw Oh God, and it was funny, and I enjoyed it. And then he did 2 or 3 or 4 more movies in his 80s. So suddenly he's having this crazy Monterey Bay. He died out here? Oh, I thought in my dumb brain, I'm assuming he died in Colorado because of, he wrote Rocky Mountain High. I don't know if he wrote it, but love those as a kid. I'm not sure if that extra T makes sense there, Lego Border. I know that you like the butt love, and I'm happy to bring it to you, my friend. Oh, that's fun. Really? Oh, what a sweetheart. Hang on, let me look at that. I want to look at George Burns' grave, all right? George Burns' grave. I'll say grave. It's crypt, but I'll just go grave. Go to images. Yes, there we go. It looks like Gracie is on the left. When did Gracie pass? 64? No, that can't be right. 64. Wow. Young, only 62. He was born in 1896. He died in 96. 100. Okay, so yeah, he made it to 100. Gracie's on the left. She was so funny. Okay. This is Beer and Songs of Brian. Yes, we get into weird chats like this. We get distracted by things, by life. Let's review. I'm not going to review the beer yet. Let's go back to some more songs and requests. Again, we're going to do, we're definitely going to do Boris with a guest singer. We're going to do Speed Run tonight. We haven't done it in about a month. We have special events tonight. If you have a special event, a birthday, an anniversary you want to celebrate, always show up at my show when it's near your birthday or anniversary. I will do a special improvised song, which you can clip. What does clipping mean, Brian? Well, you take scissors, you take your finger. No. If you're on Twitch and you move your mouse up to, and you're on a laptop, move your mouse up to the screen, and a bunch of buttons will show up, your settings and the various ways you want your screen to look, full screen, what have you, kill the volume, pause the show, mute it. But one of the things says clip. If you click clip and you have a Twitch account, if you're watching on Twitch, guess what? You have a Twitch account. That's right. If you hit clip, it'll record the last 90 seconds of any show you're watching here on Twitch, and it'll drop it in your clips. So when you go to your channel, your account on Twitch, there's a little thing that says clips. You can bring those up and go, oh, I can watch this whenever I want. He sung about my birthday, and that was nice. Okay? Modversary? Ooh, well, there we go. We have one special event right there. And chili sauce? Yes, Rick, okay. We can stop right there, Rick. You cannot call to join your own show. Boris, I don't know. Oh, Dolores, sure, I know who that is. Yeah, if you have special requests for special parts of the show, the special parts of the show tonight we're going to do are Boris the Spider, done as a special guest artist, and Kyle just made the request for Dolores O'Riordan being the lead singer for that. And do what Kyle did. See how you highlighted it? That lets the mods know that that's a special category of song, okay? A special category for the show. And if you have a speed run request, we're probably not going to do hair metal, I've decided. I just now decided it. It's my show. I can make that call. So go ahead and get those song requests coming in. Request what artist you want to sing Boris the Spider. Okay. And like that there. Okay, let me go back to the request line. Bob Dylan, Rainy Day, Women. Oh, God. Steve. That's right, it's Paul McCartney's birthday. Layla, do you want me to do the original one or the acoustic-y one? Let's do What's Up first, right? Because that came in first, and I'll do it. Now, of course, the lady from the Four Non-Blondes, the producer lady, whose name I'm forgetting right now, but I'm sure Steve's about to drop it into the chat, has that crazy range. So how's Brian going to sing it? We're about to find out. Where the hell is it? Why isn't it showing up? Type it in. God damn it. So drop something in the hat. I'm glad you guys are. I really am. I would do the show if nobody was here. It'd be weird. I'd just do it and people would watch it, not live. If no, I'm not saying, no, don't leave. Damn it. Did everybody leave? Did everybody leave? Who am I talking to? There's nobody over there. I wanted you guys to think that there was more people nearby. But there are not. Did 25 years and my life is still. Let's start the song again. We're going to be honest. 58 years and my life is still trying to get up that great big hill of hope for a destination. Realized quickly when I knew I should, this world was made of this brotherhood of man, for whatever that means. And I cry sometimes when I'm lying in bed just to get it all out, what's in my head. And I am feeling a little peculiar. And so I wake in the morning and I step outside and I take a deep breath and I get real high and I scream to the top of my lungs, what's going on? And I said, hey, yeah, yeah, hey, yeah, said, hey, what's going on? And I said, hey, yeah, 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 hey, yeah, yeah. I said, hey, what's going on? Ooh, 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 ooh. Make the ooh noise. Face. Ooh, 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 ooh. And I cry and I try. Oh my God, do I try? Try all the time in this institution. And I pray. Oh my God, do I pray? I pray every single day for revolution. And I cry sometimes when I'm lying in bed just to get it all out, what's in my head. And I feel a little peculiar. And I wake in the morning and I step outside and I take a deep breath, get real high, and I scream to the top of my lungs, what's going on? And I said, hey, yeah, yeah, hey, yeah, yeah. I said, hey, what's going on? And I said, hey, yeah, 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 yeah. Hey, hey, said, hey, what's going on? Okay, first of all, if my neighbor stepped out of their house with a big-ass hat on and for some reason goggles on it and just said, what's going on, as loud as they could, I'd call the cops. Does that make me a bad person? I wouldn't call the cops. But I do this gesture to them. Somebody's doing this gesture to you, you've probably really screwed up in life. If any, not even a cop, not even a person of authority, a friend of yours is going, oh, that face too. This, if your friends do this, if you respect the friend. If the friend's an asshole who's a little uptight, ignore it. But it's somebody that you respect, whose opinion matters to you, and they kind of give you a little, review the last 90 seconds of your life. Review the clip. And if they add the whole... Hey, yeah, 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 yeah. Hey, yeah, yeah. I said, hey, what's going on? 58 years and my life is still trying to get up that great big hill of hope for a destination. Help, I need somebody help. We'll do help. Is it his birthday today? Paul McCartney? I noticed that people like writing Sir to all the Sirs, which is fine. Elton John is a British Sir. Paul McCartney, right? But we in America, we like putting that Sir in there. I don't know if the Brits even do it. You mean Paul McCartney? Yeah, yes, Sir Paul McCartney. Yeah, we got to say Sir. You don't need to. It's all right. Just say Paul McCartney. I don't care either way. I have no real opinion. This one is also not in there. Finally got it. It's a joke. What did he say? Only Clapton left. Wait, what's the joke? Hang on. Okay, Cream, who's left alive outside of Eric Clapton. Or Ooh Face. Cream, question mark? Wait, the music concert in... because they couldn't agree if the Jam or Cream should go... All right. First of all, I love that you said music concert, because, Douglas, we were all very confused by which kind of concert. Is it a fishing concert? only Clapton left. I say, sir. You do say okay. Oh, okay. Okay. I stand corrected. I love it. No, you cream first, then you jam. No, wait. You jam. Wait. I got to go back to Doug's joke. Nina Simone. Fuck you, Douglas. I mean, thanks, Douglas. Like I can sing like Nina Simone. Linda Perry, that's her name. On one of his EPs. All right, this is the point of the show, or Brian doesn't know what's going on in the chat anymore. I got to do a show here. Help, we got to do Help for Paul McCartney. Okay. Do we want to do that one, or do we want to do another Beatles song? I'll do Help, because it was requested, so why not? Of course, it's taking the search engine is so slow. Did it show up? Okay, it did show up. Doink, doink. Ugh. Am I in tune? For all you non-guitarists, whenever you hear a guitarist do the whole this thing, Steve, what's it called again? I forget. This, you've all listened to Rush, right? Wait, I forgot how. There it is. Whatever. The way of tuning guitar with Steve. Honestly, my brain is dead. So help me. It's called It's called a I'm gonna stop talking because my brain just literally shut down. Minnie Riperton. Fuck you, Kyle. Hey, the reason why I always hear, and then all of a sudden, and then back to harmonics. Thank you. God damn it. These are harmonics. Quick guitar lesson. Harmonics can be done on any fret, but the main ones are done on 5, 7, and 12. So when you listen to Rush, that's what Alex Lifes is doing. Wait, hang on. And somebody figured out that you can tune a guitar that way. You can hear a little. If you hear too much vibration there, it means one of the notes is either high or low. And you usually tune in this direction. And that's not perfect. What I just heard was not perfect, but am I going to fuck with it? Nope. And because of the design of a guitar, that one has to be fretted, and then you're back to harmonics. That's a little flat. Okay. Whatever. Thank you, Kyle. By the way, if you're new to the show and you're thinking, why does he keep saying fuck you to that guy? And what an asshole. It's if you're here at my show long enough, and I don't mean just tonight, I mean you got to tune in. I've been doing this show for like 6-7 years now. This show began before the pandemic, and when it was on Facebook Live. I was one of the ones that got the button. Kyle's been here long enough and showed himself to be a good sport long enough that he gets a little special something. If you're here long enough, you get called Steve for no apparent reason. For some reason, I snap my fingers after I say your name. Whatever. How do you get that? Be a loyal viewer of all my shit. Which Kyle is. And I will end that part of the show by saying, and also with you, Kyle. If we ever started a religion, it would be fuck you, Kyle, and fuck you as well. And we do this, and we do that gesture. It'd be like, and even when you're not in the room, Kyle, people can use the Sir title once knighted by the female equivalent as Dame. Okay, thank you. I love this first chord. What are they saying? Oh, that's okay. That's not as weird as I thought. I need somebody. Wait. I need somebody help. Not anybody help. I need somebody help. When I was younger, so much younger than today. Never needed anybody to help me in any way. Probably did. But now these days are gone and I'm not so self-assured. Now I find a change of mind, I've opened up the doors. Everybody help me if you can, I'm feeling down. Don't do appreciate you being around. Don't help me get my feet back on the ground. Won't you please help me? And now my life is changing oh so many ways. My independence seemed to vanish in a haze. But now and then, I don't know why I made it so. I made it a big thing there. I should have done that. But every now and then I feel so insecure all the time. No, mine. I know that I just need you like I never done before. Everybody, help me if you can. I'm feeling down. Do appreciate you being around. Help me get my feet back on the ground. Won't you please help me? When I was younger, so much younger than today, never needed anybody to help me in any way. But now these days are gone and I'm not so self-assured. Now if I change my mind, I'd open up the doors. Help me if you can, I'm feeling down. Do appreciate you being around. Help me get my feet back on the ground. Won't you please help me, help me, help me. Ooh. Hey, give it up for Lennon and McCartney on that one. You know why? They ended the song. Does that bother anybody else? It bothers me. You know, you're a pop act. You write some beautiful music together. Elton, John and Paul, and Ringo and George. End the song. I have so much respect for pop artists that end a song when they fade out. And I like plenty of music that fades out. But why? It's just, when did that happen in art? That didn't happen back in the 1800s. You didn't write like a you're sitting around a campfire. Oh, a song about fighting in the war, and people are singing along with you, and you wrote some song and you made it fade out. And we fought in the war, and we fought in the. Everybody be quiet. And we fought in the war. And your friends are like, what are you doing, Nigel? Sorry, Douglas. These are horrible British accents I'm doing tonight. Like quince nails on the chalkboard. Nigel, just end the song. We fight in the war. We defeat the Hun. We fight in the war. We defeat the Hun. And then recording artists came along and went, we don't have to really end it. So I'm standing firm, and by that I mean I have a massive erection. I don't, and I'm wearing very light linen pants that my wife gave me that are not really my style, but maybe they are now. Maybe I'm becoming this guy. Maybe I'm no longer blue jean guy, or Heroes guy. That's a David Bowie reference. Anyway, we're only making plans for Nigel. We only want what's best for him. Oh, you're really requesting that? Oh, okay. They are. Steve, how do you know? Okay, Steve, first of all, stop commenting on the pants that you can't see. Did my wife consult you? Steve, look, I want to buy Brian. By the way, this doesn't sound anything like my wife. She's got a Chicago accent. I'm wearing linen pants that taper at the ankle. It's kind of an affluent looking thing. Not that I am in any way rich. I kind of look like a guy who would be sitting outside a restaurant on the patio drinking an Aperol Spritz. And if I wear these pants, I probably shouldn't wear socks, which I just realized I'm currently not wearing socks. No. What have I become? Tapered pants, friends? To be relieved of my hyperactive presence is only making plans for Nigel. Is that the XTC we want? Because I can do Dear God. We'll do Making Plans. That one's actually harder to play. In fact, I don't know if I can do it. Let me see if I can. Douglas, I'm going to see if I can, buddy. Making. Is it Making Plans, or is it We Are Only Making Plans? MACK, right? Oh, there it is. Found it. It's Making. Let's see if I can play it. Oh, they show me how to do it. Okay. But I don't have an electric, so. Well, that's pretty obvious. You don't need to describe that. It's pretty simple. We're only making plans for Nigel. Wait, hang on. We only want what's best for him. We're only making plans for Nigel. Nigel just needs that helping hand. And if Nigel says he's happy, we know he's happy. We must be happy. Must be happy with his world. We're only making plans for Nigel. This song is kind of all about societal norms, and Nigel, of course, is born, and the family say, well, you're going to take the job over at the British Steel. The very next line, he has a future in British Steel, and that's not good. Stop doing that to your children. None of my audience would do that. My parents didn't. My dad was in the Air Force. You know how many times he actually said I should think of a military career? 0, goose egg, never. Not my dad. My dad was a military man most of his career, but he was not the kind of military man. He wasn't gung-ho at all. He wasn't a tough guy. He was an intellectual. The Air Force just paid for his college, and he said, fine, whatever, I'll work there. He's had a desk job his entire career. He wasn't out there on the flight line putting bombs on planes. He was looking at tiny little microfiche of bridges that were blown up on Tuesday in Vietnam, and by Thursday it was rebuilt because war. I don't know that one, hat size. Kyle. We're only making plans for Nigel. He has his future in British Steel. Ahoo, we're only making plans for Nigel. Nigel's future is good as sealed. Yeah, but Nigel, he says he's happy. He must be happy. We must be. I gotta get this one chord down. Stop it. Stop moving. Oh, really? Is that what you want me to do? Fuck you. Oh, that is a good chord. Oh, now I feel bad. Sorry, Andy. Yeah, he must be happy. He must be happy. He must be happy. That's actually a great progression. With his mouth, it's not spoken. He likes to speak. He loves to be. I can't remember that part of it. My song is on. Your song is on. You requested Making Plans for Nigel? All right, I'll keep playing then. Because I forgot how the bridge part goes. Happy in his work. And happy in his work. We're only making plans for Nigel. We only want what's best for him. We're only making plans for Nigel. That's wrong. And he needs a helping hand. I'm going to get to the chord again. And Nigel, he says he's happy. He must be happy. He must be happy. He must be happy in his world. That's enough of that. Making plans for Nigel. Thank you, Douglas, or whoever requested that. Was that your song, Jay Mundy? Cool. Oh, it's a Monday family favorite. My song is on. Interesting. Jay Mundy, I'm going to ask you here because I'm curious now. And it's a fine song, and I love XTC. I had a copy of Skylarking and the one with the lemon on it. Douglas, the one with the lemon on it? Or I should ask Jay Mundy. Or is that Skylarking? I had two. I've never owned more than 2 XTC albums. Sweet Dreams. All right, Kyle Holmes. But I want to know how that's your song, how that's a family favorite, you know? Kyle, we already did a Eurythmics song, right? So, Kyle, take another swing at it, buddy, while we're finding out how Jay Mundy's family song is Making Plans for Nigel. And was it a song that you forced in there because your family is forcing you to go down a path you didn't want to go on? Oh no, did I open... Jay Mundy, if I opened a box of bad memories, I'm sorry. How's that a family favorite? It's a fine song. Again, fine song. It's like, you know, what's your favorite song? Oh, it's CCR, Who'll Stop the Rain, like I just played. Okay, that's a fun family song. Or it's Bruce Springsteen, Born to Run. Awesome, great. What's your family song? XTC, Making Plans for Nigel. Huh? Right? It's one of those situations where you hear it and you got to go, huh? Really? Well, I'm a Gen Xer too. I just found that out. Well, I didn't just, right, Jay Mundy? We talked about this. Oh, fuck you, Kyle. I know what Kyle's doing. You're a big synth player. Okay, cool. Would you call XTC synth pop? I don't know about that, but yeah, you were a Cure. Okay. Oh, you were into synth Brit pop until I discovered the Cure. Okay. I raised the kids right. Okay. There you go, Jay Mundy. Well, then, you know what? I'm happy with all those answers. That's fantastic. I love that, Jay Mundy. Wait, you hate that? I don't know, Kyle. I don't. I'll do it. Is it called Broken Wings? I'm sorry. Kyle's got a bit of a history requesting songs that I don't like. If you're wondering how Kyle got his special attribute here on the show, it's because he had a habit of just purposely trying to piss me off with songs that he kind of knew that I hated. Is it called Broken Wings? There it is, Mr. Broken. Now this one I might have put headphones on, Kyle. I'm going to play it because this. Let's see if I remember it. Oh, it's saved, which means. Okay, I'm probably got to listen to this one. Hang on. Beats, the time signature changes mid verse. Baby, don't hold each other's hands. I know the chorus. Okay, I'm gonna headphone Broken Wings. This is the problem, Kyle. I don't know how old you are, Kyle. I know I met you. You're a good sport. You're a good dude. Where did I meet you, Kyle? I met you at Northern, right? Our first headphone song of the night, because I can't remember how the verses go. I have to wear these headphones because I'm going to play this song on YouTube. And if this microphone picks it up, I get sued. Well, not really that. I've had twice, I think I've had my show shut down because Twitch and Restream and all these companies that do this. Okay, I'm going with the original video. Here's how a doctor treats toenail fungus without a prescription. If your toenail function became back to it, okay, fine. That was the ad. Okay, here we go. Black and white. That's a band's way of saying we're serious. Synthesizer. And one of those guys. Guy in a car. Hawk flying. I'm describing the video. Lead singer. Wind in his hair. Sunglasses. Very modular. So I'm listening to the verse now. Now I understand it. It's okay. The guy shouldn't have put beats in there. Didn't we get it? This time. I think that's enough for me to do it because I remember it now. Doom, 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 doom. And the singer, and I remember this when I first heard the song. He's basically Sting ordered off of Wish. Doom, 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 doom. Baby, don't understand why we can't just hold on to each other's hand. Oh, maybe it's because I'm human and you're half lobster, woman, and when you hold my hand it hurts so. I'm sorry, Kyle. So take these broken wings and learn to fly again, learn to live so free. And when we hear the voices sing, the book of love will open up and let us in. Take these broken wings. It's a key change right in the middle. Baby, I think tonight we can cover you with butter and I can eat you for dinner. Oh, remember, she's a lobster. I've established that. Baby, all I know that you're half of the flesh, blood that makes me whole. I need you so. So take these broken wings and learn to fly again, learn to live so free. When we hear, I'm working on my triplets, my triads. The book of love will open up and let us in. Yeah, yeah. Ooh, there's a little sharp part. Let us in. I didn't listen long enough to know if I'm doing this right. Let us in, please let us in. Oh, 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 baby. All I know that you're half of the flesh, blood to make me whole. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. So take these broken wings. Okay, first of all, Kyle, I don't hate the song. But, Kyle, you have to be honest with me, buddy. If you love the song, had a brief hiccup back. Oh, okay. Ooh, huge thunderstorm while you're camping. A lot of people are camping tonight. Should I be camping? Hey, everybody, my wife is here. Would it be nice? Hi, honey. Make a song request. Chili Sauce is my lovely wife of 21 years. Feels like 50. Here's the thing about the song, Kyle. Any criticisms are that a little too much vocal frau, and also for some reason the guy that put it out here on the site, I literally Googled. Shut up, Kyle. That can't be right. There's so many good acoustic songs. First of all, it's not an acoustic song. There's electric instruments in it. What the fuck's he talking about? Not you, Kyle. What's Google talking about? But it's a little too much vocal frau, right? Too much of the take. By the way, I wanted to get more modern today, and this is a perfect time to talk about this. And I spent about 30 minutes to an hour today on the internets learning hearing most of the top 20 songs currently right now. A couple things I took away from that. One, in the top 50 songs, there are maybe 20 artists. When I was a kid, top 50 songs were maybe 45 artists. Music is shrinking. Okay, so Sabrina Carpenter will have a song, good for her, and then she'll do a collab with I literally can't think of any person from youth culture right now, with somebody else, and she'll have a second song with Bruno Mars. And then Bruno Mars is a song with Rosé from Blackpink, and the Rosé has her solo song. The Bruno Mars is another song. There's literally maybe not 25. Go look at the top 40. I'd be shocked if there were more than 19 individual artists in the top 40. And that's what's happening in music right now. It is tie order. Yeah, baby. I want a bowl of Tum Kar. I kind of don't want that to have the chicken in it, but I want something chewy and meaty. So go ahead and just do that with tofu. Okay. And I want yellow curry, whichever one that is, or maybe the red curry. One of the curries with the duck as the meat. And that's all I want. But of course, I will get down on some, pad see ew and some shit like that. Squirrel. Yes, baby. Squirrel. Anybody else want Thai food? Maria and I are ordering it. Come to our house in Los Angeles. Please don't. Seriously. Guys, look, it's bad enough being a J-list celebrity with some of you stalking me. You know who you are, Kyle. If I had a big-ass house and plenty of room, you'd all be invited, but I don't. Yeah, baby, I'll take a bowl of Tum Kar, put tofu in it because I don't want too much meat. And then for my meaty thing, I want a curry with duck. I want the curry, honey, that has the carrots and potatoes in it, whichever one that is. Okay? Okay, that size. Thai party. That's all I want, but I'm assuming you're going to get pad see ew, right, baby? And probably some spring rolls. Is it just the two of us or the girls coming home? Honey, message me. Maria only jumped in the show because she wanted my Thai food order. I love pad Thai. Boy, I got into pad Thai late. And yeah, we'll go off on this tangent. Thank you, Kyle. I didn't get into pad Thai until I was probably my mid-20s. And then my mom comes out, may she rest in peace. But when she came out to visit us here in LA, I take her to the farmer's market. Steve, you know what I'm talking about. Other California people know what I'm talking about. And we go to a Moisha's. And if you don't know the farmer's market in LA, it's right next to CBS Studios. It's a very charming thing. When you come here as a tourist, your friends are going to say, you got to go there. And it is cool. It's one of those things that people say, when you go to a city, Chicago, New York, where you got to go to the thing. And you're not always sure it's going to be cool. Sometimes it is. Sometimes it's a waste of time. I can guarantee you the farmer's market in LA, it's worth it. It's cool. Yes, right next door is the Grove, the famous mall that got the whole outdoor, what do they call those kind of malls now? You've played gigs there. Yeah. Crazy Rich Howards and their big Thai house party. Doug, you get the fun hat, buddy. That's our first fun hat of the night. Put it on, my friend. And we're going to get to what you guys drink in a second, so get your emojis ready. But the farmer's market is charming and nice, and I'm getting my moishas, which is one of the counters there, and it's an Israeli Middle East shawarma place. And they're Israeli. And I don't know if, Steve, you know the place I'm talking about, but I mentioned this to other LA people, and they've gone, yes, to me. The staff of Moisha's appears to hate each other. You go up to order your shawarma and you feel bad. You're like you're interrupting something. You ever walked into a room, you go to a dinner party, and then suddenly you notice that the host and hostess are not in the room anymore, and you go to the bathroom and you're walking in the hall, and all of a sudden you're like, oh shit, okay, oh no, sorry, I'm just here to wash my hands. It's like that. The lady that used to take your order, she was beautiful Israeli woman, coiffed, hair piled up, makeup. Really doesn't want to be working for the family business, probably. Hates what she does. Thought that moving to LA, she was going to be a movie star. I don't know. And then the guy putting the pitas on the grill and then carving the gyro meat or whatever the meat for the shawarma. Thank you, Douglas. Oh, yeah, man. It's a British hat. Thai food? Well, I'm not going to eat, I don't know, Thai. You want to cut yourself up and put you into, I'm joking. Please, Thai, please. Mark, do not eat your wife. You guys are married, right? Yeah. Anyway, they appear to hate each other. So you go there, you get shawarma. It's real. And the story I was telling is my mother, my lovely now dead mother, who never had many experiences outside of suburbia ever in her life, comes to LA, and she's never had hummus, never had a gyro. I think the hummus thing blew my mind. We were living back in Koreatown at the time, and I'm getting the hummus, and Mom, take the bread and dip it in. What is this? Hummus? What's that? What do you mean, what's that? You don't know what hummus is? Hummus? Oh, it's good. It's like salty and bitter. Yes, it's delightful. I felt bad for her at the time. Guys, what are you drinking? Oh, okay. All right. Ty and Mark, everybody's getting a little salty with the idea of Mark eating Thai. Guys, I'm so sorry. Even though we have it on good authority here on the show that Ty especially, will say some stuff. Ty, I remember I'm not going to repeat it here. What are you drinking? I'm drinking beer. Answer me in the chat. Use only emojis. Only emojis. If you're drinking wine, don't write W-I-N-E. Put the little emoji up for wine. We'll get to our next song in just a second. I think that we're done with Take These Broken Wings. Too much vocal frow. And what I was saying about all the pop songs is a lot of them had vocal frow. Everything has the and yes, it's the same four chords. It's Pachelbel. Of course, we talked about that. That's why Spotify is destroying original music. That's why Laurie Anderson, if she was born today, would never have a career. Hat Size drinking beer. Snarky Mark's having wine. I'm going to put grape there. And that's what they make wine out of. Zadora Delina is having Ecto Cooler, and I know that because she comes here a lot. Sorry, I can be unhinged. It's all right, Ty. It was that time that we were joking somehow. I don't want to get into it again. I don't want to be rude, but you're having a glass of wine. Okay. We were talking, somehow your colorful hair came into it, and somebody asked a curtain and drape question, and okay. And I was hands off, like, okay. He's going to eat Thai food all night long. Black Widow, that is funny. I want to give you the fun hat. You know what? Here's what I'll do. I'll put it up to you guys. Douglas the First, who has the fun hat. Oh, I've never done this before. And Black Widow is shit-faced. Nope. Oh, God damn it, Snarky Mark. I'm trying to be. Thank you, Mark. Shit. This is like an episode of Bad Advice. And for all my Patreon friends, we're going to try to get Bad Advice. We're going to at least do 2 or 3 Bad Advice episodes coming up. They're probably gonna be Gen Pop though. It's gonna be like this, okay? I know I made that an exclusive Patreon thing, but Daddy needs the money, so you tried to stop him. Thank you, Snarky. Galoo Galoo is drinking black-eyed, right? Black, because you put, or coal, is that charcoal? Coal Eyes Water A. Black eye, I don't know what you're drinking, Galoo Galoo. Snarky Mark's laughing. I was going to say to Douglas, should Black Widow get the fun hat? And I've never done this here on the show. So Douglas the First, who currently has the fun hat, did Black Widow earn it? Okay, there you go. Stone. Nice tie. It's a good one. We're getting to the IPAs, by the way. So Black Widow, I'm not sure if you ever had the fun hat before, but you were just given it by, you're both drinking Stone. Cool. By Douglas the First. So go ahead and find the little, hey, they're going yay, and it looks like they're going hurrah. Is that a hat, Black Widow? You gotta put an emoji hat. You don't have to. It doesn't have to be a top hat like Doug had. His was the British Beefeater hat, not Beefeater. What is it, Douglas? The Queen's Guard. Okay, I watched those videos, Douglas, of tourists getting too close to the Queen's Guard, and they will fucking walk right over people. She has a party hat? Oh, is there a party hat in there? I can't tell on my browser. I have all my computer stuff set for black or dark for the teleprompter, because if I had it set for white when I first bought the teleprompter, remember there was this glare, and I was like, how do I get rid of that? I change all my backgrounds for all my browsers to black. And I don't know if you guys knew this, but a lot of the white that is in your emojis, if you have an emoji that has a bit of a white accent, that's just, they're relying on the fact that you're probably going to keep your background white, or system as they call it, so that white will pop. I choose black because that'll screw up my teleprompter if it's white. You guys don't care. Is it called bearskin? She's shit-faced. Okay. You're not driving. As long as you're not driving, get drunk as you want, man. Let's have fun. Anyway, of the top 20 songs, and I keep going down on this. There's that reference again. There's maybe 8 artists, and all of them were vocal frowned up. None of them were memorable. I listened to 8 songs today. I tried to learn one of them. I chose 2 songs to learn. I figured I will kill the, and one of them was by the guy that does the flips, Benson Boone. What's his name? I practiced one of his tunes. I don't have it enough to play. And one of you made a request on Patreon, and I won't dox you, but that's a great song. Thanks for requesting it. I tried to learn that one too. It's not in the brain case, so I'm not going to be able to do that. It is 6:45. We've been on for an hour, 45 minutes. Thank you very much for being here. I'm gone. No, that's not the end of the show. I'm going to go. But if you have to go, I'm going to say this now. Please let me know you have. Don't let me know. Just say there's a problem with that. Oh, okay. Never mind. Say goodbye. We have a fun thing here at all my live streams that we're like a nice little fun community. So when you got to go, don't just disappear. And a lot of you are lurking. I know I have more audiences currently commenting. It looks like about 9 of you are commenting. Maybe 7 of you are commenting regularly. There's currently 21 live people, which means there's 14 of you that are lurking. And that's totally cool. I am not offended. It's totally fine. I get it. But say hi. People here are very friendly. A bluesy version of Rain, Rain, Go Away. We already did Here Comes the Rain Again, Black Widow. What does he mean by vocal fry? Oh, fair point, Meow House. Vocal fry is that unrealistic stress on the voice that isn't really there. And you hear it in talking, too. And I listened to a really interesting episode of This American Life where they did a segment on it, and they found out, the host of This American Life, whose name I'm forgetting suddenly, talked about that he does it a little, and a couple of the other co-hosts of the show also did it, and they're wondering why it's in the American zeitgeist. Whether you know it or not, you hear it. You hear it every day if you listen to pop music, and you hear it every day if you listen to people talking, narrators on maybe not podcasts, but definitely NPR type stuff. It's Ira Glass. Thank you, Meow House. Vocal fry is what I just did. take a broken. That stress in the voice that isn't really there. You're adding it, right? That's vocal fry. And it's added to, is it fry or frau? And vocal instructors are aware of it, and it was very interesting. And the person they interviewed on This American Life was like, yeah, we don't know why it's popular now, but yeah, it's everywhere now. It's all over the place. And I don't know why I brought it up, but I want to let you guys know about how my week went. Drove downtown in the rain, 9:30 on a Tuesday night. I'm not using any vocal fry, by the way. This is just me singing. Just to check out the late night record shop. Call it impulsive, call it compulsive, call it insane. Here comes vocal frau. When I'm surrounded, I just can't stop. It's a matter of instincts, a matter of conditioning, a matter of fact. You can call me Pavlov's dog. Ring the bell and I'll salivate. How'd you like that? Dr. Landy, tell me you're just not a pedagogue. 'Cause right now I'm lying in bed, just like Brian Wilson did. Lying in bed just like Brian Wilson did. So I'm lying here, just staring at the ceiling tiles, and I'm thinking about, whoa, what I think about. Just listening and re-listen to Smiley Smile, and I'm wondering if this is some kind of creative drought, 'cause I'm lying in bed just like Brian Wilson did. Rest in peace. Lying in bed just like Brian Wilson did. You wanna find me, I'll be out in the sandbox, just wondering where the hell all of the love has gone. Playing my guitar and building castles in the sun. Whoa, whoa, whoa. And singing fun, fun, fun. Lying in bed just like Brian Wilson did. Well, I am lying in bed just like Brian Wilson did. I had a dream that I was 300 pounds, and although I was very heavy, I floated till I couldn't see the ground. I floated till I could not see the ground. Yeah, I could not see the ground. Somebody help me. Could not see the ground. Somebody help me. Could not see the ground. Somebody help me. 'Cause I am lying in bed just like Brian Wilson did. Well, I'm lying in bed just like Brian Wilson did. Drove downtown in the rain, 9:30 on a Tuesday night, just to check out the late night record shop. Late night record shop. Call it impulsive, call it compulsive, call it insane. Whoa, 'cause when I'm surrounded, I just can't stop. Now I think I sung that song last week in honor of Brian Wilson, but it just came across my radar just now, and I just did it again. The Bare Naked Ladies, probably the best named band in the world. Who doesn't want to buy a ticket to Bare Naked Ladies? I do. I like naked ladies. I like naked men. I like naked everything. Hey, let's thank some people. I want to thank Joseph Orlando. Thank you for your donation. Oh, I have a bill. Oh, I have a bill. I got to pay a bill. Okay. For my endoscopy. Endoscopy? Thank you, Stephen Cox. Appreciate that. Thank you, Richard Snyder. Thank you so much. And thank you, Gary Pauls. Those are the people that actually gave something. Did you give anything? You didn't, did you? Now you feel jealous. Now you feel bad. Okay, another song that is from the Patreon page. That's right. You're like, hey, I'm making requests. They're not getting through. They're getting through. I'm just ignoring you, specifically you. No, I'm not. I just haven't gotten to it yet. But if you want to make sure your song gets to my brain, become a Patreon, because I actually give those I do a little rehearsal. And yes, this will have a kazoo. And speed runs coming up. Special events are coming up. And Boris the Spider's Song in the Style of is coming up. Gonna take a freight train down at the station, Lord. Don't care where it goes. Gonna climb a mountain, highest mountain. Gonna jump off, no one gonna know. I haven't done this in a while on the show, but I have to do it right now. Damn it. Other problem with stout. Check this shit out. Look. Leaves a dark stain. Yeah, I'm doing a new beer in the middle of the song. Like you do. And here's what we're going to do. Over here to the close-up camera. As I mentioned on social media last week, I was given it by my local convenience store. You were reading that. That is a Heineken 0 alcohol beer. Again, I'm trying to watch my beer intake. Now, my first beer was very light in alcohol. Second beer was kind of heavy, but it was big. So it took me a while to drink it. And I wanted to try this last week, and I didn't. So we'll give it a shot. I'm going to rinse out the glass because it has extra stout in it, and maybe that'll screw up the flavor profile. So do one of these little swishy things. We'll aim it toward the place I always dump my beer. I don't know about that jade tree over there, but that jade tree is shit-faced by now. We're going to decant this. Now, I've heard as not NA beers go that this is apparently a good one, and I probably poured it a little too aggressively. I should have been a little more careful with it. I have a few NA beers in the house. One I bought sucked. Because I tried it here on the show, and 4 sips in, I had to get rid of it. And this is the way to do an NA beer, I think. And all the other gentlemen drunks and gentle lady drunks out there, well, Ty, you're shit-faced apparently. If you drank an NA beer now, because according to Mark, you're drunk, you'd go, oh, this is great. So Mark, you run to the liquor store, you get her some NA Heineken or whatever. Sam Adams makes one. I tried it. It wasn't. No, I'm sorry. Sam Adams makes a light beer that of all the light beers I've ever tried, and I haven't tried a lot, but it was pretty good. Okay, here we go. So this is NA, no alcohol at all. Most NA beers say 0.03. This says 0.0. Okay, it smells like a Heineken, and I know Heineken because I fly a lot, and for a while there, Heineken was the only beer you could get on airplanes. You guys remember that back, you guys that fly a lot? For some reason, this brand, Dutch beer Heineken, got itself into the FAA things. I'll have a beer. What do you have? Heineken. And that's all they had. There's more beer now. Okay, here we go. Okay, I can already tell it's not Heineken. It's not bad. Here's the thing, though. Alcohol does have a flavor. a flavor profile than when mixed with hops and barley and rice and wheat, whatever you're making your damn beer out of, is a nice, for me and other beer drinkers, it's a nice thing. Some people don't like beer. I respect that. It's got a weird smell that I don't like, but you got to smell beer as you drink. So I'm sticking my nose right down there again. If you would serve that to me, I would have known something's up, something's fishy. Let me finish the song, and then we'll talk more about the non-alcoholic beer. And no, can you see? Oh, can't you see what that woman, she been doing to me? Can you see? Oh, can you see what that woman been doing to me? I'm gonna find me a hole in the wall, gonna crawl inside and die. This guy's sad, 'cause my lady now, a mean old woman, Lord, never told me goodbye. I love that line. I never knew that was a line. 'Cause my lady now, I mean, old woman, Lord. He corrects himself mid-line. That's fun. We need more lyrics like this. But if it were a pop song from today, it would be like, "Come on, lady now, oh my woman," all the vocal frown bullshit. Never told me goodbye. Don't you see? Can't you see what that woman? I'll be serious with this song. Then do it to me. Probably not. Can't you see? I'll be serious for the rest of the song. Can't you see? I swear to God, what that woman, but I'm kind of an atheist, so. Gonna buy me a ticket now as far as I can. Ain't never coming back. Gonna take me southbound all the way to Georgia now, to the train running out of tracks. Everybody, can't you see? If you're young, it's an easy song. You see, old people are still singing. What that? Well, I promise to be nice. I'm still being nice. This is Spiral Girl. This is your song, I think. Can't you see? Oh, can't you see what that woman? You guys sing the melody line. The melody line is this. Listen, can't you see? Da da da. Can't you see what that woman? That's the melody been doing to me. All right, do that because I'm going to harmonize you. Can't you see? Oh, can't you see what that woman been doing to me? I don't like the last part of it. Can't you see? Can't you see what that woman been doing to me? Can't you see? Can't you see what that woman been doing to me? She's tie-dye is just tie-dye. And I saw BNL in Seattle twice. I saw Bare Naked Ladies also twice. Once at that Bayfront Arena in San Francisco, right? Where it's Bay something. And then once in the D.C. area, where I'm from. Thank you, Ty. Ty is the fastest with the clapping. Technically not beer, but a malt beverage. N.A. Stella. Oh, okay. Oh, thank you, Douglas. I'll look into that. N.A. Stella. Stella's similar to Heineken, and they're both basic beer. You know what I mean? They're not great beer. They're not terrible beer. Basic beer. Welcome to my party. Would you like a beer? By the way, I just took a whiff of this, and I smelled what I thought was Heineken. It caught my brain. Damn you, Dutch masters, which are painters, which I had to study a little bit in high school because for my art. My A in art, which led to a 3-day career in art college. Okay, I'm going to say this is better than Brew Dogs. Brew Dogs is the horrible NA beer, and I still have like 4 of them in my house. I bought them like 8 months ago. Remember that when I drank the Brew Dogs beer? Were you here? I tried it. I got down to about here and said, no. And because it just tasted bad. This is not as good as a regular Heineken, which is still not my favorite beer, but I go, oh, a Heineken. I'll have a Heineken. I'm on a plane. I'm going to have a fucking Heineken. It's not bad, but I like Stella more than Heineken. So Douglas, yeah. I don't know if Douglas, if you're coming down to Oregon, but if you are, maybe we'll, but that place that we tend to hang out, I don't want to dox people, but I usually see Douglas and his lovely wife during the Oregon Fair at a particular bar and grill. You know, I don't want to, don't dox yourself, Douglas. 2 more weeks. And then, of course, I see him in Washington. Do Ren Fairs sell NA beer? Should they? Huh. I don't know. Is that a good thing? And we have an NA option. Maybe. You know? He just winced. He just winced. Okay. Look at my face. I mean, that's all that needs to be said. Okay, gotcha, Spiral Girl. I'll see you in Washington. You'll bake me some bread, damn it. I want some fucking bread. No one here does it. Wait, no. Tie-dye, that's the greatest sentence in the world if I can ever put it together in my head. Here we go. No one here doesn't even have beer. That's nice. Did you, cool, Doug. Ty, did you coin that phrase? Because if not, you just did. If you didn't coin it, in other words, you got it from somewhere else, okay, I want to know where it came from. But if you did just coin it, good for you. No one here doesn't even have, what are you trying to say? Oh, cool. I'll, Galoo Galoo, please introduce yourself when you see me. Also, Douglas and Spiral Girl, don't forget to come up and talk to me because you will get a fob pin. Oh, shit. Oh, tomorrow. I wait till Thursday to do all my pin construction. I sit out here. It's a beautiful day. I set my laser burner thingy up roughly where I'm sitting right now, but I sit over here. There's a couch. You can't see it. There's a couch over there, a little more comfortable in this chair. And I listen to a podcast. I play solitaire on my phone. I watch an episode of Your Friends and Neighbors. Good show. Check it out on Apple TV. And I burn pins. And so I'll burn some fob pins tomorrow. Reread that? Okay. All right, Ty's giving me orders now. Oh, not no one. The one here doesn't even have beer. The one here. Got you. What do you mean here? You live in Tennessee, right? Oh, if you want a fob pin, you have to be a Patreon. A lot of you are like, what's he talking about? And Spiral Girl's a Patreon. What do you mean the one here? We're talking about Ren Fairs, and you live in Tennessee. The Tennessee Renaissance Fair. Is the Tennessee Renaissance Fair dry? Is that what she's saying? BNA? Wait, what's BNA? She lives in Tennessee, I think. And I know the director of the Tennessee Renaissance Fair. I don't work there because I'm booked that time of year. Is it really? Oh, shit. That's crazy. Ty, I'm going to say something that's going to make you very angry. I won't get into the Renaissance Fair politics. I'll keep this as clean as possible because I know almost all the details of the story. But you don't need to know this. When I write my book, Renaissance Fair Babylon, you'll know all the bullshit. But for now, I'll just say the Great Lakes Medieval Fair, that's the one in northern Ohio, which is not too far from you, Ty, also lost its liquor license because of some people in the local community that didn't like the fair that pushed back and bullshit. Okay, I'll give you a little bit of the bullshit about it. The fair was kind enough kind enough to let the local volunteer fire department staff the pubs. You're like, that's just free labor, Brian. Yes, but you didn't let me finish. And also gave them the profit from the beer and wine sales. What? An owner of a Renaissance fair gave the profit to a local community from beer and wine at a Renaissance fair? That's unheard of. No, it's not. The guy, and I won't say his name, and if you know Ren Fair, you know who he is. He did that, and good for him. And then some asshole, I'll say this guy's name because he is a dick, Ron Tamburino. I think I got that right. Ron, if you see this, good luck trying to get me in court because, you know, you did this. You tried to shut down the fair, and you tried to make it so you didn't approve the liquor license 1 year. You know what the fair did? And this is the part that's gonna annoy Ty and Mark. Okay, so this is going to annoy you, Ty, and maybe anybody that has to deal with shit like this. The owner of the Great Lakes Fair, when they had this fight with this guy who just didn't like the fair, he was an asshole. And his name is Ron Tamburino. I'll say his name again, Ron Tamburino. Your name is Ron Tamburino. You're a lawyer. Of course he fucking is. And he works for a paint company. What's the paint company where it looks like the paint is covering the world? We cover the world. It's a horrible graphic. It's a fucking horror. What's that paint company where the graphic is a globe and a can of paint being poured that's red? They chose red, the color of blood. What is wrong with you? You're covering the earth in blood. If you know that paint company, and I'm allowed to say this, free country. That's right, Ron Tamburino. That paint sucks. Sherwin-Williams. There it is. I believe he works for Sherwin-Williams. I'm probably getting a lot of this shit wrong. I'm going to get sued over this. But if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But Ron Tamburino pushed back for the fair, and every year I go back to that fair. I did that fair off and on for over the course of like 15 years. When it was it's still very successful. It does very well. It sells a lot of tickets, a lot of good acts there. Go to the Great Lakes Community Fair. Hi, Larry. You guys are great. I love your fair. Keep going, buddy. Because when they yanked his liquor license, you know what he did? Oh, this is so beautiful. And tie-dye, it doesn't look like you can do it. Sherwin-Williams, yeah, because you said the county bought it. Okay. In this instance, he just couldn't get his liquor license, even though the local fire department made enough money off the fair to buy a new fire truck. Fire trucks aren't cheap, guys. They cost like $1 million. I don't know what they cost. They cost a lot of money. And some people from the fire department pushed back. They're like, what's wrong with you, asshole Ron Tamburino? Yeah, I'm saying your name again. I'm making you famous, Ron Tamburino. I'm not Tom Cruise, but I have a bit of a following, and your name is out there now. Dick. So he fought back and said, no, they will not have beer and wine. I pound my fist. By the way, the township is called Trumbull Township. That's right, I'm calling out Trumbull Township in Ohio. Oh, by the way, I was about to say the fair will never hire me again. Then I realized, no, the fair is like, oh, fuck, Brian's fighting for us. That's right, Larry. I'm not going to be there this year, but maybe in the future. I might come back and do the great. There, I'm making news right now. I am not booked I didn't reach out to them. I didn't want to. I'm busy with some other shit, but I have no ill will for the Great Lakes Medieval Fair. I love my fans out there. I may come back. I may start doing that show again for a few weeks. I can't do the whole run because I'm doing Washington, and Washington runs during it. But I think it's like 2 weeks where I could show up. Shit, now I think I should have done that. He's a total douche, Snarky. He's a NIMBY, not my backyard guy. Okay, so here's the end of the story. We'll get back to music here in a second. I should be looking at another song while I'm talking. When I go off on these things, you guys know that it's because... Okay, we'll do that one, which is another one from I think the same person requested it, but I'll do it anyway. Okay, there it is. Okay, so with a push, I'm giving you some deep culture here, but it's out there. None of this is private. This is all on the public record. They took away the liquor license for the fair. Okay, so now the fair can't sell alcohol. And that's what a liquor license does. Keep that in mind. A beer and wine license means you can't sell alcohol. If you walk up to me at the Tennessee Renaissance Fair, I can't sell you a beer for $10. Or if you're at the Southern California Fair, $20. I did already say his name once, but Larry figured out, wait a minute, I own the property that my fair is on. Follow me on this. It's on my land. I'm charging people to come in, which I'm allowed to do legally. But because it's on my land, I can let people bring their own in. Great Lakes Medieval Fair. It felt weird putting a monster in my mug and not beer. Great Lakes Medieval Fair is a BYOB fair, and I believe it's the only one. Now, Ty, because Tennessee is owned by a county, a government entity, I wouldn't recommend you push that button because if it's on, is it on public land? Who owns well, never mind. I don't want to get into that. We're going to sing some songs here in a second. But here's the deal. The owner of Great Lakes, in a genius mood, said, okay, because remember, he was giving the profits from the beer and wine to the fire department anyway. Taking away his beer and wine license, he said, fuck it. Bring in your own beer and wine. Let me go to the website. I don't believe it's officially... I think it's like on the DL, right? It's just, okay, I'm going to their website. Now, they had a really bad website. Sorry, guys, okay, they've improved their website. Thank God. Oh, God, their website is so much better now. Oh, it's a very good website. It's a very good website. Oh, very good. Oh, my God, one of the best websites. This is a great website. Good job, Great Lakes. Your website is great. Now I want to be there, but I can't because I didn't book it, and I'm sure they're already booked. About Us. Let's see who's performing there. Who's at the Great Lakes Medieval Fair? The Airborne Aussie. I don't know who that is. Aerialists. Okay. Fighters. Barbie. I know Barbie. Captain John. I know Captain John. Cast in Bronze. I know him. Celtic Mayhem. I know them. The Dream Folk. I don't know them. The Flaming Ginger. I've seen him a lot. I don't know him. I've been told that he's emulating me. But that's okay. Jack Dawes. I know them. Johnny Phoenix. I know him. I think he had some health issues. I hope he's okay. Some of the stuff that's kind of weird. Noble Cause is their joust troupe, which is cool because I believe the Noble Cause is mostly ladies, women jousting, which is awesome. Pinwheel Sideshow, Pipsy Pinwheel. I don't know her personally, but she's only there for 3 of the week. It's a 6-weekend show, by the way. Silent Line, I know them. They're very lovely. Squire of the Wire, I know him. Oh my God, why is he going by that name? Well, that's not his real name, but whatever. I know that guy. He's from Baltimore. Sword School, I know they're like a local combat thing. Washing Well Wenches, we all know them. We love them. And a pipe band. I could probably get in. Entertainment is Andrew? Oh, I know the director. Of course I know the director. Here's the deal. It doesn't say it on the website, but by the way, Great Lakes, your website is great. It really is good. About Us. Let's see if they have... I want to see if they have like rules and stuff that says it. Parking, pets welcome. God, what if I'm wrong? I just realized I really drilled down on this, didn't I? Fuck. Oh no. What if it's like, Brian, shut up. We're not BYOB anymore. But last time I was there, they were. Okay? We're getting back to music soon. Relax. Noble Cause is awesome. Noble Cause is my wife's ex-boyfriend's troupe. Yeah. And he's an awesome guy, and it's him as the lead guy and like 3 or 4 ladies, and I think that's awesome. Let's fight the patriarchy, shall we? Yeah, are they Colorado too? Thank you, Ty. Of course. About the BYOB. But Great Lakes, I've had fans come and watch my shows and sit there with a cooler at their feet, and they know what kind of beer I like there. By the way, it's Commodore Perry, Great Lakes Brewing, one of the best IPAs in America, not as good as the one I'm about to drink. By the way, I just took another sip of the beer, and it's because I'm kind of going off now, and I'm a little tipsy, not a lot, but only a little because I only had 1 strong beer. I just sipped it and drank it and kept talking. Anywho, this is like a Patreon video now. By the way, if you're on Patreon, if you're not on Patreon, the kind of deep Ren Fair knowledge I'm giving, that's kind of what I talk about over there. So, not enough to get me fired or not hired, but anyway, so I had fans that knew I liked that beer, and they would just hand it to me. They'd hand me a can or a bottle, and I would pop the bottle, pour it in my mug, It's totally allowed to. It's private property. The owner says, go right ahead. Because back in the day when they had a liquor license, that was a very drunk fair. And you know why? Because it was one of those fairs. I don't know if any of the fairs do this, and this I've also talked about on Patreon. They did that little money thing where when you wanted food, you went to a place to get tickets, which were basically, they made them look like little monies, like a dollar bill, slightly smaller and purple. But the idea was to manage all the money in one place. Read into that whatever you want. They didn't trust their teenagers working the counter, whatever. Slippers. And customers, by the end of the day, and the customers couldn't refund those. They would buy $20 worth of the fair's money to buy food. They didn't need it for merchants, just for food and drink. Because I think the owner owned all the food and drink. I could be wrong about that. And by like 4 o'clock, they're like, oh, we can't, and we have $10 worth of this. Oh, we'll just give it to this performer. There you go. There's $10. And then there'd be a pub sing, and all the entertainers would be hanging out at the pub, and we all have like 30 of these dollars, which we were allowed to exchange for cash if we wanted, but we had to wait till Monday. Now, your boy Brian is flying out Monday morning. I can't exchange the money. So I'm buying beers for me and anybody that comes near me. You walk up to, hey, Brune, hey, would you like... Somebody was driving me home. Don't worry. I stayed at my friend's house, and my friend who doesn't drink as much drove me. Anyway, this is Beer and Songs with Brian, and that was a diatribe. She loves me. Maybe you would understand. Whoa, man, that's the wrong chord right there. I'm not sure if I can do it in this. Oh, really? Oh, on 3? Does that sound right to you guys? If you could only see how she loves me, maybe you would understand the way I feel about your love, what I must do. We're changing the key. I can't do that key. Or, yeah, key and or octave. If you could only see, baby, you would understand. I feel about your love. I'll catch up. What I must do. The lyrics going too fast. If you could only see how blue her eyes can be when she says she loves me. You got your reasons, and you got your lies. You got your manipulations. I'm kind of in the right key. Cut you down to size. Saying you love, but you don't. And you love, but you won't. If you could only see the way she loves me, maybe you would understand why I feel this way about our love and what I must do. All right, earlier today I sung this song. It sounded pretty goddamn good, and I don't know why I can't nail it now. This song, a buddy of mine who will be at the Great Lakes Medieval Fair, by the way. Got really close to the mic there. That was fucking weird, wasn't it? Now I'm regretting not booking Great Lakes for like 2 weekends. I got some friends there. I should, fuck it. Never mind. And my friend wanted to play it in an after-hours thing at the Bristol Renaissance Fair. My friend Ty Billings from Celtic Mayhem. He said, Brian, I want to, at the Saturday night rock and roll thing that they had back in the day pre-COVID, and I want to do Tonic. This is a song, by the way, was requested over on Patreon. And I want you to learn all the guitar parts. I'm going to just do the strumming. I learned the, and I learned it. And I worked on it all week. And then we get to the rock and roll night, and we get to that song. He's like, oh, Brian, we're not doing that one. And I spent and this is pre-internet days. I just happen to have it on my, shit, wait a minute. a CD of it, I guess. I guess I had the Tonic CD. Play, stop, play, play, play. Got it. Play, stop, play, play, play. That's how musicians used to learn shit. Shows happiness unravel. You gotta take a little dirt to keep what you love. That's what you gotta do. Saying you love what you don't, you love what you want. Stretching out your arms to someone just not there. Saying you love when you stand, give it hard when you can. If you could only see the way she loves me, maybe you would understand. Ready to feel this way about our love and what I must do. If you could only see how blue her eyes can be when she says she loves me. There's like a solo here, and I had to learn it. I don't remember any of it right now. By the way, that's the end of that song. I realize I'm pushing all my bullshit to the end. I haven't done special events or Boris the Spider or speed run. Okay, let's do special events. Well, I know one special event, of course, the one that Danny said. Danny, are you still here? Is Danny still here? We want to know if she is. Thank Ty, don't clap that. It was cumbersome at best. I have become cumbersome to my world. Remember back then when everybody was trying to sound like Eddie Vedder? Present! Okay, Danny, you've been modding for 5 years, right? Oh, there was a time when I would stare down a camera, nobody helping me while I did the show. Then a lady came along, her name was Danny Mueller, but she went by Zadora Delina for why I don't know. And she helped me learn the songs, at least she wrote them down and slipped them to me. It's been 5 years, and it's been very helpful to me. Thank you to Danny, I appreciate you, can't you see? Without you, could I do the show? Well, yeah, I probably could, but it wouldn't be anywhere as smooth, and it wouldn't be as it should. Whoa, Danny. I'm thankful for you, that I don't have to think. I can just be a drunken idiot barfing in a sink, and you would say to me, the next song is Procol Harum, a whiter shade of pale. And I would sing it the best I could, or get arrested and go to jail. Whoa, Danny Mueller's your name. Collecting songs and giving them to me, well, that is your game. Oh, Danny Mueller is your name. Been collecting songs and giving them to me is what you came for. Oh, Danny Mueller, Zadora Delina. My guitar has caught the cord of my headphones. It let go, it's fine. We're fine, we're all good. But Danny Mueller, or should I say Zadora Mueller, should I say Danny Zelina, you go by so many names. But you don't know, Danny's wanted by the feds. She's a ghostbuster, she wears red. They caught her in a bank. She stole lots of money, stored it in a fish tank. They know her as the fish tank bandit. She wets her money down. And we're glad that she's here with us. She's our helpful clown. Whoa, Danny Mueller, Zadora Delina. Danny Mueller, Zadora Delina. Happy 5-year anniversary. Your gift is in the mail. There's no gift. She does this out of the goodness of her liver or her heart. Another sip of non-alcoholic beer. I really want to dump it. Oh, you're all sad-eyed. Stop it. Thank you, Ty and Snark. My pleasure. I'm trying to finish the NA beer. Okay, let me show you my dilemma, guys. Okay, as you all know, meet me at camera 2. This is currently what I'm drinking. I guess I could put down the... Okay. What I'm drinking. What's next? This beer has a face. As my daughter used to call it when she was a little younger, the barfing artichoke. But in a commitment to you and committing to my New Year's resolution, yes, I'm a gentleman alcoholic. We've talked about that. Never get behind the wheel drunk. Control yourselves. Do most of your drinking at your hotel, your house. I said hotel and I gestured. I meant to say house first. And when I'm on the road and I'm somewhere safe and not behind the wheel of a car, go fucking nuts. In order to commit to it, I must get these last, I'm going to say 2 swallows down. Oh. Okay. Yay. And normally this beer is so good I don't want to use it to rinse with, but I will. Right now my brain's thinking about the Great Lakes Medieval Fair. I wish I had talked to them. I just looked at the amount of stage acts they have. I think it might be a couple light. Maybe I should reach out. Hey, you need one more guy? Right, Galoo Galoo? No, I already have stuff booked. I have family outings booked and shit. So I'm sorry. People in Cleveland are like, oh my God, he's going to come back. I might next year. How about next year? Next year. I'll put it out there in the zeitgeist. Next year, if you go to the Great Lakes Medieval Fair, say, I heard tell Brune is interested in coming back, at least for the first 2 weeks. But mix a little and make the SD last longer. No, I just rinsed and dumped. I know what you're going at, Galoo Galoo. I'd rather have pure SD. By the way, I've never seen it abbreviated SD. I kind of like that. I live in California, so I thought you were talking about a whale's vagina. Who got that reference? Come on. Come on. By the way, hello, West Coast people, and goodbye, East Coast people. This time of the show, the audience gets a little lighter. A lot of people in the East Coast and Central Time Zone are going to bed. So that reference I just made to the Great Lakes Medieval Fair, they're like, what? What? Okay. Okay, it's time for Boris. So in the chat, and I think Zadora Delina was keeping track, new part of the show, speed run. Kill you in the name of? I don't know about that. We only have Dolores O'Riordan. May she rest in peace. Wait, no. Who am I thinking of? Wait, is she the one from Garbage? Or the one from the Cranberries? I confused the two. Y'all are in bed with me. Oh, okay. Pussies. People have to go to bed. Mark's like, fucking pussies. Spiral Girl's agreeing with Snarky Mark. Samesies, right? Yeah. You can't log into your favorite J-list entertainer trying to ply his trade. You can't be there all 3 goddamn hours. The show used to only be 2 hours long, and right now we're in the last 28 minutes of it, but I started to stretch it to 3. Is Dolores, she's the one from Garbage, right? I'm confused now. I could look it up, but I want one of you guys to respond to me. Please respond to me. Please. Please respond. Expand the Boris comment on... Okay. Oh, okay. Okay. I'm with you, Danny. There's nothing that says expand. I don't know what you mean. What do you mean? Yeah, I don't know what you mean, Danny. Expand? Is that a thing? Oh, Danny brings up a weird fact. June 22nd, which is 4 days from now, 2020, I tried Malort for the first time and realized that hell had a place on earth. Yeah, Danny, I don't know what you mean. I've expanded. Oh, should I recycle it? You know what I haven't done? Danny, I'm sorry. I haven't recycled it in a while. Damn it, Facebook. Get your shit together. Yep. Okay, all more shit showing up now. Oh, Cecilia. That's a good song. Cecilia. 5-year anniversary. We did that one. Broken Wings. We did it. Sweet Dreams. We didn't do it because we already did Rain Again. The Scientist. I don't know it. I drank that. Okay, here we go. Boris. Okay, here we go. Hendrix. Oh, God damn you. Did I mention lately how much I love you guys? Hang on, I gotta pop something out I didn't pop out. Calm down, it's not like that. Ooh, I smell pee. I didn't pee out here. I have peed out here from time to time. Sometimes you have to. Small house. New poll. Okay, Boris the... Okay, hang on. Boris the Spider... as ... question mark. And the options were Dolores O'Riordan. She's the one from the Cranberries. I know that now. Is that how you spell it? Dolores? With an Riordan. Dan. Whoops. Guys, the spelling's all going to be wrong. Jimi Hendrix. With the X. Nina Simone. God damn it. Fuck you, Kyle. I love Nina Simone so much. Minnie Riperton. Fuck you again, whoever this was. You know, Nina Riperton's daughter is Maya from Saturday Night Live. Maya Rudolph. There we go. Okay, if you are on Twitch, you can see this on the top of the chat. If you're not on Twitch, you can't. Go ahead at the down caret. It'll drop the options. Boris the Spider as ... question mark. Dolores. Okay, there's typos. The first one is Dolores. I just spelled it wrong. Jimi Hendrix, Nina Simone, or Minnie Riperton. While you maniacs are voting on that, I'll do another song. I didn't have another song set up. I could finish, you know. Oh, we'll go over my set list. I can't do that one. Should I do that one? We'll do the... yeah, we'll do it. No, we won't. I changed my mind. You don't get to say. I get to choose. Should we do that one? We did that one already. Oh, let's do that one. I haven't done that one in a while. No, we won't do that one. I'm looking at ones that are like fun that you might all know, but nothing that's so intense that I have to really focus on it. I want it to be simple. Should I do Dead? I do Dead every now and then when I want to get back. There's a couple songs that I do on purpose certain times of the night because I figured this one will get me more focused, you know? No. Hey, welcome to the show. It's called Brian Looks for the Next Song. Eurotrash Girl by Cracker, anybody? Yeah, nah. I didn't think so. Modest Mouse. Want to do some Modest Mouse? Wait, do I even know this one off the top of my head? Oh, that same chord from before. Oh, interesting. Oh, it wants me to capo. My bad. I didn't capo. I'm not going to capo as high as they're saying because my voice is not that big. So. Backed my car into a cop car the other day. Well, he just drove off. Sometimes life's okay. I ran my mouth a bit too much. What can I say? There's a part where he goes higher here. Well, we just laughed it off. It was all over. And we're all float on okay. And we'll all float on okay. And we'll all float on okay. And we'll all float on well. A fake Jamaican took every last dime with a scam. It was worth it, we learned some sleight of hand. Bad news comes, don't worry, even when it lands. Good news working, it's all in the plans. We both got fired on exactly the same day. Well, we'll float on, the good news is on the way. And we'll all float on okay. And we'll all float on oh. And we'll all float on okay. And we'll all float on all right. Already we'll all float on now. Don't you worry, we'll all float on all right. Already we'll all float on all right. Don't worry, we'll all float on all right. All right, already we'll all float on all right. We'll float on all. Look, I fucked that part. All float on all right. Don't worry if things end up a bit too heavy. We'll all float on all right. Already we'll all float on all. Should be a different key there. Oh, yeah, this is not done correctly. Anyway, float on. The last part is weird. Modest Mouse. I love that song. It's a positive message. Okay. View results. Hendrix. I don't even know how to. Okay. That's part of the fun. Part of the fun. I'm not sure if speedrun's going to happen. I'm going to tell you that right now. Because we're doing this instead. I should let you guys vote. You want speedrun? You want Boris? What do you want? Let me just sit back and enjoy a good beer for a second. I invite you to do it. When Rockstar Bill Wyman? Why are you speaking French? Start wearing purple. That could be fun. You know what, Galoo? I'm going to do Start Wearing Purple after this. It's not going to be a speed run. I'm just going to sing it. And I think no speed run. Yeah, we're going to do this, Start Wearing Purple, and then probably do our last song. So start making requests for the last song. And by the way, that one would have been good. Going forward in the future, except the last part of the chord seemed a little weird. I got to look into that. Because it's a fun, positive song. Well, I'll go on. Oh, here we go. Okay, if you don't know, there's a song called Boris the Spider by The Who. It's not one of their biggest hits. If you're not a Who fan, you probably never heard it before in your life. And I do it occasionally here on the show. And the song itself comes to a chorus, which of course is Boris the Spider. And you know I've been doing it for years, and it hurts the throat. And one time I went off on a little tangent, and I said, collaborators yet, wouldn't it be fun if I did it in a different, wait, what fucking thing am I on? Okay, cool. Wait, back to channel. I was on the production page, sorry. The production page is perfectly fine to watch the show from. Oh, boo. Who's going boo? Oh, East St. Louis. Start Wearing Purple. I think we'll do Start Wearing Purple. Definitely. And so we're doing it in different styles. And tonight's style is Hendrix, man. Okay, I got it into character. How will I do this? First of all, that would be, well, I got to do it in his musical style too, right? So we can do it like a Hendrix D. Okay, here we go. I'm just going to go. I have no idea what's going to come out of my face. Get ready. You're going to hear two of those, and then a noise will come from my face. Here we go. Sorry, I was going too fast. Look, he's crawling up the wall. Black and hairy, very small. Now he's up above his head, hanging by a little thread. Oh, Boris the Spider. Boris the Spider. We're gonna need this. Now he's dropped onto the floor, heading for the bedroom door. Maybe he's as scared as me. Where he's gone now I can see. Creepy, crawly, creepy, crawly, creepy, crawly, creepy, crawly, creepy, crawly, crawly, creepy, crawly, crawly, creepy, crawly. There he is, wrapped in a ball. Pretty good. Don't see me move at all. Perhaps he's dead. I'll just make sure. Huh? Yeah. Pick this there up off the floor. Yeah. Boris the Spider. Boris the Spider. Creepy, crawly, creepy, crawly, creepy, creepy, crawly, crawly, creepy, creepy, crawly, crawly, creepy, creepy, crawly, 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 crawly. He's come to a sticky end. Don't think he will ever mend. Nevermore will he crawl round. He's embedded in the ground. Boris the Spider. Oh, Spanish lady. Boris the Spider. Jimmy! Not too bad. I tried to get the whole stone kind of. She was beautiful, you know. I was channeling a lot of not crosstown traffic. I was channeling. Understand it's beautiful. Whatever that song is, the one where he was talking like does that kind of delivery, Jimi Hendrix. That was okay. That's the best I could do. He loved Dylan. I know he did. He had the more successful On the Watchtower, right, Steve? That had to be rough for Dylan. But I have it on good authority. Wait, we talked about this before on the show. People that have done better covers that have been more successful than the original. And I say this every time because it's an interesting little point of fact. Leonard Cohen was very impressed by Jeff Buckley's Hallelujah and was like, it's his song now. And because it is. If only Jeff Buckley was a better swimmer. I'm going to shake my head while you all lambast me in the chat. And if you don't know why you're lambasting me, good, move on. But I made a very dark joke that easily could offend people. And I'm sorry. I really am. We're going to wrap up. We need our last song of the night, guys. Start. Let me know what you want. Look at me. Look at my playback. Look how nice my eyes look. Absolutely, right? Yeah. Which starts on 4 and 1. Oh, look at. All right, Steve, get your musical knowledge. Hey, Steve, we went to that restaurant near your house last night. We didn't bother you. Don't worry. The wife and I went out. The little Irish English place right at that crossroads. Don't dox yourself, but you know what I'm talking about, right? The place where you can sit outside. Yeah. Much British lambasting here. No, not lambasting. We went to a place and Maria had, I had, what did I have? She had fish and chips and I had, I got the English curry. And Douglas, I had it over fries. The way to go, right? I hear you, Steve. Douglas, do you do your curry over fries? Right? The British way? Because I found a bar in downtown Portland. Well, I didn't find it. I've been going there for years because I have relatives up there. I've known about this place for like a decade. And you get the British curry over the fries. And I had it Saturday night, and it was yummy as hell. I went there, same place Friday night too. I went to the same place for 2 nights, and then a different place the third night. I went to a McMinimans with very slow service. Spiral Girl, Douglas, you know McMinimans because you live in the PNW. It's a chain of, I don't want to get into it. And I had shepherd's pie the first night, and it was good. Shepherd's pie is pretty easy, right? And the guy next to me at the bar ordered the fucking British curry over fries, and I'm sitting, and I'd already finished my meal, and I'm just having a few brewskis, and I'm watching the hockey. By the way, congratulations to the Panthers over Jeff Buckley joke. Oh, really? Oh, is that what it is? Oh, okay. All right. Fair enough. You know what? I deserve that. If it's English, they're called chips. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Curry and chips. Yeah, Douglas. And so the guy next to me at the bar is having curry and chips. And I'm like, this smells so fucking good. So Saturday night, I'm coming back from the Oregon Fair, back to my uncle's house who lives in Portland. I'm like, I'm going to go to the same place because I've been there 100 times. I'm going to try that curry. And it was so good. Chunks of apple and raisin. Last night, the place near Steve's house, and Steve knows what I'm talking about. Yay, Panthers. Yeah, Ty, you're from South Florida. I don't know if Mark is, but yeah, congratulations. How many cups is that for you? You've won it twice before, right? I know I'm not up on my NHL history. Anyway, I'm getting distracted. The curry last night wasn't as good because it didn't have the raisins and apples. I think the curry with the sweetness of a raisin or an apple you need to have it. And you could get it with rice or fries. And I said, fucking fries. And it got served with rice, and the server, to her credit, went, oh, I'm sorry, it's supposed to be fries, right? I'm like, yes. So I waited. She brought the fries back, and I poured them on my plate, dumped the curry on top, right? 2 years in a row. That's right. And then 3 years ago, it was Vegas, right, Ty? That's right. I fed him pasties. Do you like that I said pasties correctly, Douglas? I'm not going on with the show until Douglas gives me thumbs up that I said pasty and not pasty. I'm going to sit here and just drink my beer until Douglas confirms that I said pasty correctly. Yes, I am this insecure. Yes, I need this validation. Because it's not pasty, Americans. It's pasty. And I like pasties, by the way. Am I saying it? Maybe I am. I think I'm fucking right, but I might be wrong. I don't know. Shit. Anyway, the curry over fries near where Steve lives. Steve, you probably know the place I'm thinking of. Not as good as the place in Points. Thank you, Douglas. In Portland, which is called Kells, by the way. And Kells has 2 outlets. And Kells, Spiral Girl and Douglas, you might know Kells. Are they in Seattle too? I know they're in Portland in 2 or 3 locations. Maybe they're in Seattle. It's a brewery, pub, Irish place. Pretty good British food, good shepherd's pie, good curry. And Douglas, what's the joke with it? It's a place. Yeah, you know it. The joke is, of course, the English, the national dish of England is, of course, curry, because, of course, the Indians moved to England and, of course, brought curry with them. And, of course, Indians were like, or English people were like, oh, my God, curry's so good. And it fucking is. And points to Hufflepuff. Thank you. It's a pasty. Wait. It's pasty, but that's pretty funny, Kyle. You don't get the fun hat on that because that's not funny enough. Nipples. Are my nipples sticking out of my shirt? They kind of are. Sorry. Okay, guys, last song of the night. Let me hear it. Let's make this live. Danny, you can take a break in the chat. The folks that are still here, give me the last song of the night. What do you want to hear? We could do Cecilia. Wait. Oh, no, I promised a song, didn't I? Shit. Where are we in time? What song did I promise? I have to go back now. Was it Watchtower? No, it was something else. Somebody else dropped a song in there. I don't see it anymore. I forgot the song that I promised. Rainbow? We can do Rainbow. You got Kells? Yeah, Kells is pretty cool. Their IPA is not bad. It's not, it's not. But it ain't bad. Anything by Brian? Well, yeah, but Steve, we did Brian Wilson last week, and I just made the other reference to, and we did God Only Knows, which of course is the best song in rock and roll history. And we've talked about this here on the show. Best albums, best songs. And I know when you think rock and roll, you want to be a rock song. And God Only Knows where I'd be without you. You could argue that it's not really a rock song, and I get that, but it's still a great song. And Mana Mana. Wait, Mana. Yeah, it's a fucking great song. But we did it last week, so let's not do that tonight. I think Rainbow will be good. Let's do Rainbow. I'm gonna DM you a pasty photo, right? Oh, start wearing purple. Right. Okay, Lego border. God damn it. Thank you, Lego border. Okay, let's just start wearing purple. Is it start wearing purple? And then we'll do a closing song. Oh, so you guys have more time. So Danny, you've been tapped again, or Steve, one of you has to keep track of the closing songs. I have Rainbow Connection so far. I'll do Start Wearing Purple. Fair enough. Because I did say that. And I want to be honest with you. Space Oddity, Spoon Man, got the power in you. Why is that not on my fucking list? It's not there. It's not where it should be. I know I have it. I have to search somewhere else for it all. It's just a pain in the ass. Whatever. Don't say whatever, LOL. You were Lego Border. You helped. And I haven't really worked on the Hungarian. I think it's Hungarian that one verse, and I do the best I can. You're about to hear me do it. And for some reason, the search engine is just dying. Start wearing. There it is. There it is. God damn it. By Gogol Bordello. You can't say Gypsy anymore, so I'll say Rama Band, I guess. Start wearing purple, wearing purple. Oh, wearing purple for me now. Oh, your insanity and wits, they will all vanish, I promise. It's just a matter of time. So yeah, start wearing purple, wearing purple. Start wearing purple for me now. Your sanity and wits, they will all vanish, I promise. It's just a matter of time. Know you since you were 20. I was 20. I thought so was some years from now. A purple little lady would be perfect for a dirty old useless clown. So yeah, start wearing purple, wearing purple. Start wearing purple for me now. All your sanity and wits, they will all vanish, I promise. It's just a matter of time. I know you since a Dionysus. From Lokoshin to Passepartout. Oh, je cadres au Sanvatsa. Je tire cherche un passion route. Oh, let us start wearing purple, wearing purple. Start wearing purple, wearing now. Oh, your sanity and wits, they will all vanish. Promise. It's just a matter of time. So divido voto cero el vector. Lo cero quiero mejorar. E cultura que se ruta. Y more colors in it, yeah. So yeah, everybody's out wearing purple, wearing purple. Scream it. Start wearing purple for me now. All your sanity and wits, they all vanish. I promise. It's just a matter of time. Featuring I gotta read that right. A pasty photo featuring pasty. Here's the perfect photo. Oh my God, is that out there? Has somebody put like a pasty? A pasty on their boobles representing pasties. I don't want to look that up right now. I don't want that on my Google search, but right? That's such an obvious thing to do. Okay, we're going to do Rainbow Connection, right, guys? Nobody else requested anything, did they? Yeah. We'll do Rainbow. We'll just do Rainbow. Come on, guys. We're doing Rainbow. Come on. Why do I have two of those? Right. Did I do this last week? Okay, before I do the final song of the night, I want to thank you all so very much. Please consider dropping something in a hat. Go to paypal.me/BruneChat, Venmo, BruneChat, use Zelle, Brian H., BrianHowardComedy.com. All those links are below, and I think there's some links for some charity stuff. Yeah, Rainbow's always fun. I think Rescue's down there in the notes. If you don't want to give to me, you're like, oh, this guy's got a house. He's in his backyard. He's in a very expensive city. He doesn't need my $5. I actually do. But if you don't want to give it, that's totally cool. Give it to Rescue Foundation. or RECAF, two charitable organizations that help people in my line of work that don't have health insurance or have a tragic problem with their van or something. Keep that in mind if you're all Ren Fair fans, which a lot of you are, because of course you're watching my show, that a lot of the entertainers you're seeing there got to that gig in a vehicle that if the vehicle goes sideways, they don't make the gig, and they probably don't pay the car payment that month or the insurance payment or what have you, because there's nothing that says America more that if you blow your transmission, you should be financially fucked, or break your ankle, you should be financially fucked, because God damn it, that's America. So give something if you can. This is every Wednesday. It's called Beer and Songs. Please follow me here on Twitch. And if you're not a Patreon, consider being that. Patrons get a little extra access to me. We have coffee every week. I do interviews. Haven't done one in a while. My apologies. It's been a little bit of a hectic couple of weeks up at the Oregon Renaissance Fair, but I think things are settling down for the next 2 weeks. I'll try to get a couple of interviews booked this weekend. And I talked about why it was hectic in Oregon, but I won't say it right here because you guys are Gen Pop. The Patrons can go back to my coffee chat on Tuesday and learn about it. See, I'm honoring you, Patreon people. You get special access to me. It's like OnlyFans, but without the nudity. But I'm thinking of going to the nudity. Trust me, it's not going to be good. The few of you that think, oh, he's kind of handsome. When you see me naked, I'm hairy in parts that I shouldn't be. So thanks for coming. And Ty, you're drunk according to Mark, so don't get behind the wheel. Who has the fun hat? Who ended up with the fun hat? Why are there so many songs about rainbows? And what's on the other side? Rainbows are visions, but only illusions, and rainbows have nothing to hide. So we've been told, and some choose to believe it. I know they're wrong, wait and see. Someday we'll find it, the rainbow connection, the lovers, the dreamers, and me. Who said that every wish would be heard and answered when wished on a morning star? Somebody thought of that, someone believed it. Look what it's done so far. What's so amazing that keeps us stargazing? What do we think we might see? Someday we'll find it, the rainbow connection, the lovers, the dreamers, and me. All of us under its spell. We know that it's probably magic. Have you been half asleep? Have you heard voices? I've heard them calling my name. Is this the sweet sound that calls the young sailors? The voice might be one and the same. I've heard it too many times to ignore it. It's something that I'm supposed to be. Someday we'll find it, the rainbow connection, the lovers, the dreamers, and me. Thank you all so much. It's been a pleasure, as it always is, for the past 6-7 years to spend Wednesday nights pushing love and weirdness and fun and music and frivolity into this camera and out to your world. Please tell your friends about me. Maybe we'll grow. Maybe we'll become a movement. Maybe I will become your future ruler, but I will be a benevolent dictator. My rule will be based on silly songs, beers, and shenanigans. No military parades, just having a good time. Thanks for being here. This is Beer and Songs with Brian. Have a wonderful rest of your week. I will see you next Wednesday at 5 p.m. Pacific time. On behalf of everybody in the show, which is really just me, I don't know why I said that. Good night.